And welcome to a Monday morning in a brand new week, and welcome to the first shift. It is 6:05 here at WRMN on the 11th day of March, and we start this Monday morning with a 28-degree chilly temperature. Winds are out of the south at 7 miles per hour. We're headed for a high today of about 65, though, so we're going to more than double where we are right now. Sunny and 65 for your daytime high today. So good morning and welcome to the first shift. WRMN News Time is 6:05. It is Monday, March 11th. Let's win this day. Elgin is open for business, and so is the Fox River Valley. Good morning.
With your AM 1410 WRMN News Flash, I'm Sean Kernan. Brought to you by Linzess.
The Brightside Theater in Naperville debuts the play Death Trap tonight at 8 p.m. with another show on Saturday at 8 p.m. and a show at Sunday at 2 p.m. You can find out more by contacting the Brightside Theater at brightsidetheater.com. Death Trap is one of the longest-running comedic thrillers in Broadway history. There's a big celebration planned this weekend for the 42nd anniversary of the State Street Market Shops. Opening their doors 42 years ago, they'll be celebrating on Saturday from 10 a.m. until 5 p.m. at 701 North State Street in Elgin. Homeowners who are embracing DIY or planning professional renovations should take note. The City of Elgin is emphasizing the importance of obtaining building permits for a range of projects from window or roof replacements to full-on remodeling. Contact the City of Elgin to find out about building permits.
With your AM 1410 WRMN News Flash, I'm Sean Kernan.
Progressive presents advice on new teen drivers.
You know, the hardest part about teaching your teen to drive is the chafing from the seatbelt. But the best part is the grip strength you build in your knuckles. Okay, now let's pull out of the driveway.
Here's another tip. Offset a chunk of the cost of adding a teen to your insurance with Progressive's Teen Driver Discount and get a break from the brake. Progressive Casualty Insurance Company and affiliates, not available in all states or situations.
Every day, Cintas service reps help businesses get ready for the workday. They provide freshly laundered workwear delivered every week. Mats, mops, restroom and cleaning supplies. First aid and safety products to help your employees stay safe. They even test and inspect fire extinguishers and emergency lights. Cintas helps keep your business running smoothly. See what Cintas can do for you. Visit Cintas.com.
Oh, I'm ready!
And get ready for the workday.
As the Elgin Police Department continues to participate in the Distracted Driving campaign, they wanted to share some tips from the National Highway Traffic Safety Administration website regarding safe driving. If you are expecting a text or need to send one, pull over and park your car in a safe location. Once you are safely off the road and parked, it's safe to text. Designate your passenger as your designated texter. Allow them to access your phone to respond to calls or messages. Do not engage in social media scrolling or messaging while driving. Are you struggling not to text and drive? Activate your phone's Do Not Disturb feature or put your cell phone in the trunk, the glove box, or the back seat of your vehicle until you arrive at your destination. Remember, the Elgin Police are conducting directed patrols to enforce distracted driving violations. Just drive and stay safe. A message from our friends at the Elgin Police Department and your friends here at WRMN AM 1410 and 96.7 FM.
Progressive presents the Sports Flash on News Talk Radio 1410 WRMN.
The Blackhawks beat the Coyotes 7-4 at United Center on Sunday. Chicago put up 4 goals in the second period, 3 more in the third. Colin Blackwell had a hat trick. Connor Bedard, 2 goals and a helper. Seth Jones with 4 assists. The Bulls finished off a 4-game road trip to the West Coast with a 3-1 record, although they lost the final game against the Clippers 112-102. They're back home tonight hosting the Dallas Mavericks. Illinois basketball closed out the regular season with a 73-61 win at Iowa on Sunday. The number 12 Illini finished the regular season 23-8 overall, 14-6 in the Big Ten. Iowa 18-13 overall, 10-10 in the conference. As far as the Big Ten tournament, Iowa has the 7th seed. They'll take on 10th seed Ohio State on Thursday. The winner of that game advances to face the 2nd seeded Illini. Bundle auto and home, renters or condo, and save with Progressive.
I'm Chuck Sanders on News Talk Radio 1410 WRMN.
People People who come to Cricket stay with Cricket, just like our customer Jaron.
I'm the singer and guitarist in a band, and I use my Cricket phone for everything. It's basically like another band member.
Don't miss a single beat. Switch today and get a free Samsung Galaxy A14 5G. Smile, you're on Cricket.
Real customer paid for testimonial. Must bring your number to Cricket on up to a $60 a month voice plan depending on device. Select models only while supplies last. First month service charge and tax due at sale. Cricket 5G requires a compatible device and is not available anywhere. Fees, terms, and restrictions apply. See store for details.
Hi, I'm Kamiko, the founder of Miko's Hot Chicken. When we started our family restaurant, we were also raising a family. But let me tell you, it wasn't easy. Our Chase Inc. card was there to reward us on all of our business needs. Now we have a thriving location, and we're hungry for more.
With the Chase Inc. Business Unlimited card, you can earn unlimited 1.5% cash back on every purchase, so your business can go from here to possible. Chase for business. Make more with yours. Real business owners compensated for the participation. Cards issued by J.P. Morgan Chase Bank and a member FDIC. Subject to credit approval. Terms apply.
One of the things we're proud of at WRMN is our connection to the local community. In fact, recently we hosted a fundraiser for a longtime listener, Gene Wheeler, and First Shift listener George Rollinson says it turned out perfectly.
Perfection is a moving target. You try to hit that bullseye and you zone in on it. It moves a little to the left and it moves a little to the right. I don't know. I'd say we hit a bullseye. I don't know how that could have been any better.
Working together to make Elgin better. We are WRMN AM 1410, serving the local community since 1949.
Come on out to the Country Donuts, that is, at Route 20 and Nestler Road. They're always open. Donuts are made daily using only the finest ingredients to ensure freshness. Their huge variety of donuts offers something to please everyone. Country Donuts doesn't stop at offering you the best donuts. Enjoy a delicious breakfast sandwich or stop in for lunch and try a bowl of their famous chili. Need a larger or special donut order for your office? Call 847-488-1900.
In the middle of the night, everything will be all right if you listen to Coast right here on WRMN, 7 days a week from midnight to 5 a.m. Each night on Coast to Coast, listeners are captivated by George Noory with discussions on news and current events, conspiracy theories, UFOs, life after death, and all things curious and unexplained. Coast to Coast, every night, midnight to 5 a.m. right here on WRMN AM 1410 and 96.7 FM.
Beef Villa's 3 locations offer more than their signature Italian beef. Try the Italian sausage, roasted chicken, and more. There's a huge variety of delicious side dishes. Beef Villa uses quality ingredients from homemade recipes and buys top quality food products from their vendors to bring you the absolute best tasting food. Beef Villa's great service and quality are waiting for you, but you won't be waiting long because it's always hot and fast. Visit beefvilla.com.
WRMN has been serving Elgin and the Fox Valley for 75 years, featuring a combination of local news, information, and entertainment in the mornings, followed by the radio shopping show for 5 hours each weekday. The First Shift with Marky B starts your morning at 6 a.m., and it's always fun when Larry Jones is a part of the show.
Maybe we need to get a radio intern in to help.
Maybe so.
Somebody that you won't have to pay and you can treat them tough.
I can haze them.
Can't haze. You'll get fired. Remember that guy from Northwestern?
Yeah.
Gone.
Did he really do it?
You don't have to really do it. If somebody says you did,
yeah,
good enough. Maybe I'm going to accuse you of hazing me. I don't have to prove it.
And then there'll be a lot of people that come out of the and say that I also hazed
I remember when Mark hazed me. I've been hazed.
Mark hazed me back in 2012.
2012. I remember in Memphis one time. He was really mean to me.
It's First Shift fun and information in the morning, combined with the radio shopping show to save you money. And you get it right here on WRMN AM 1410, WRMN 1410 Radio on Facebook, and WRMN1410.com.
That's right. And at 6:13 on a Monday morning, it is the day after we switch the clocks forward, so I hope the adjustment's been okay for you. I don't know how it's been for me. I guess we'll see in the next couple of hours. Welcome to Studio 14 and the First Shift, which starts with our Pledge of Allegiance and with our national anthem. I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. And good Monday morning from WRMN and from the Fox River Valley Media Network.
Welcome to the first shift, right here on the Voice of the Valley, WRMN AM 1410 and 96.7 FM. Don't get that excited. I'm only introducing Marky B. Exactly. Featuring local news and sports, your Fox Valley forecast and local traffic twice an hour at 15 and 45 minutes past. Timely interviews, a radio shopping show preview, milestones and memories, and born on dates of the lates and greats, Elgin Trivia, and all of your phone calls, texts, and Facebook comments as part of the staff meeting. The First Shift is the most informative, entertaining, and interactive morning show in all of the Fox River Valley and beyond.
You liar!
Well, okay. At least it makes great background noise, whether you're at work, in the car, or at home.
Whatever.
Your host, Marky B, maintains an upbeat attitude every day despite the fact that he's saddled with an overall lack of talent, a delusioned ego, and false hope for a bright future.
Loser.
Yeah, he's pretty much a loser. But at least he tries. Welcome to Studio 14 in downtown Elgin for the First Shift on WRMN AM 1410 and 96.7 FM.
Hi there. Hi. And welcome to the show. Welcome to Comfort Radio on a Monday morning. The soothing music of Comfort Radio. Kind of nice music to hear on a Monday morning. I gotta adjust the camera. I'm barely popping into the camera picture right now because of the national anthem. I adjust it when I'm standing up and then I have to adjust it back when I sit down. I forgot to do that, so got to do that here in just a minute, so I will do that, in fact, right now. Why don't you enjoy this jazz music and soothe your way into a Monday for about 5 seconds. Guess who's creeping around outside? T.A. Ivy. He's still in St. Patrick's Day mode. I guess St. Patrick's Day hasn't happened yet, even though everybody thought it did. This past Saturday, I think. As some of y'all got out and about on Saturday, Dundee was hopping, and St. Charles was jumping, I'm sure. And a lot of people did celebrate St. Patrick's Day. Hope you made it through okay. T.A. Ivy's wearing his green sweatshirt this morning as he creeps by the radio station. I'll put him on the Hawkers log this morning at 6:18. And welcome to the show. We're looking for a nice day today. It's nice to start out on Monday with a nice sunny day, and that's what we're going to have today. As we begin the week at a chilly 28 degrees this morning, but things are going to change in a hurry as soon as that sun gets up to the sky, as we hit a high of 65 degrees today. How about that? Sunny and a high of 65. Mostly clear skies tonight with a low of 42. And then tomorrow, even more beautifulicious as we hit 69 degrees for your Tuesday high, partly sunny skies. So 65 today and 69 tomorrow. Tomorrow night, a 30% chance of showers and thunderstorms, mainly around the midnight hour, I guess. Mostly cloudy with a low of 45 tomorrow night. Wednesday, an isolated shower possible in the afternoon. Otherwise, partly sunny on Wednesday, another nice day. And a high of about 65. So we're looking at 65, 69, 65 to start this week. It will get cooler late in the week. There is a 60% chance of showers, possibly a thunderstorm for Wednesday night, and a low of 43. And then Thursday, showers and possibly a thunderstorm. 80% chance. Looks like Thursday could be somewhat of a rainy day. Temperature much cooler as well Thursday with a high of 53. And then Friday, partly sunny with a high of 51. Overall, not a bad forecast. As we decided to start spring early this year, weather-wise, we dove on into midwinter form in mid-January, and we dove right back out of it. And the weather's been mild for several weeks now. And same situation this week. It is chilly this morning, though, 28 degrees at the start of the show. Winds are out of the south at 7 miles an hour. Welcome to a Monday show. Things a little different if you, missed the show last week for whatever reason. We do have some things changing here as far as our programming is concerned. Our morning show now from 6 until 9. There will be days when I'm on till 10, like tomorrow, because tomorrow it'll be Elgin time with Steve Thorne in the 9 o'clock hour. So the first shift will last until 10 tomorrow. But today, Larry Jones will be in at 7, and we'll do our thing. And it is a Monday. We could use your help if you want to join us. The phone lines are open between 7 and 9 this morning at 847-931-1410. If there's something you noticed over the weekend you want to chat about. You want to talk about the presidential campaign or St. Patrick's Day or something you noticed at the grocery store or whatever. Wide open fair game. You want to talk about the Fox River dams? That news is going to be heating up a lot, and the Courier had a story late last week on that situation. And the Daily Herald now has followed up, and they've done a story on that situation too. And I haven't really read the Daily Herald story much yet, but maybe we can revive that talk a little bit this morning between 7 and 9 with Larry and maybe with you. And we're going to revive that talk a little bit today at 12:30, as a matter of fact. As Sonar, Dennis Green, our engineer, on-air talent, managing operator, whatever other title you want to give him, he scheduled a guy by the name of Gary Swick to be on the show today. Gary's with the Friends of the Fox River. Gary's been on before. Gary's in favor of removing the dams, I do believe. So I guess if you're a real friend of the Fox River, you want to see the dams removed. We'll find out why. We'll find out why it's so important that happens. Big Boss Man is back. Good to see you, Big Boss Man. 6:23 here at WRMN. And health setback last week. The Big Boss Man was in the hospital for a couple of days, but he's out and back and lost a few pounds in a couple of days. He's a thinner man as he goes to sit in the green room with Gina this morning. 6:23, actually 6:24 now here at WRMN. Let's see. So we'll talk about that. That'll be during the Out to Lunch with WRMN segment, which takes place between 12 and 2 today. Out to Lunch featuring Gary Swick and myself and Sonar, and we will do our thing. I'll start out with some news, and we'll go into that interview. It's going to be a busy week for Out to Lunch. I'll be talking about that as the morning show unfolds. We're actually going to be out to lunch on Thursday, I do believe, at the Elgin Public House. If you want to join us for that, that'll be our first official Out to Lunch show for real. And then Friday, we might be doing a live broadcast during the lunch period as well. Have to finalize that. But there's a new sign shop opening up in South Elgin on Friday. My old dance instructor, Lisa Schmidt, reached out to me last Friday. Said, yo, Marky B. My husband Matt and I have opened up a new sign shop in South Elgin. And the ribbon cutting is on Friday at noon. Would you like to come have lunch and we'll give you a tour? And I thought, well, that would be fun. But we are also trying to, establish ourselves as a radio show you can have. on the road with you, especially in that lunch hour. So we may do, if not a full show, at least cut-ins, but maybe a full show from out there on Friday. 626 here at WRMN. Mrs. Boss Man is now in the house, too, with the big boss man. And they're hanging out in the green room early this morning. So out to lunch is going to be busy this week, but today we'll be in studio, but Gary Swick will stop by at about 12:30 to talk about the dams. To make a long story longer. All right, what else is happening on the show? Larry Jones will be here. I'll mix in a little First Shift 411 probably here in a couple minutes. I think we're going to shift First Shift 411 a little bit, some to this hour, and maybe a little bit when Larry is in with me in the 7 o'clock hour. We'll check our dumb daily holidays today. I have not looked yet to see what we're looking at today in the dumb daily holidays department. We're on YouTube this morning if you want to join us that way and say hey. YouTubing it. We are at WRMN Radio on YouTube. And that's the way to listen. Of course, we are the voice of the valley, the talk of the town, the home of radio shopping. And YouTube Live is at WRMN Radio. And the website is WRMN1410.com, of course, to check us out. And thanks to y'all who have said good morning on YouTube so far. Becky Blue Eyes. She's the first to find YouTube in the morning, it seems. Good morning, Becky Blue Eyes. Hello and happy Monday. Enjoy this beautiful day, says Becky. It is going to be nice. Sunshine with a high of 65 today. No Nickname John checks in this morning on YouTube. Says, good morning, First Shifters. It's National Fill Your Stapler Day. What's the difference between a staple and a screw? Huh. I don't know. No Nickname John. What is the difference between a staple and a screw? Do I want to know? Let's see. The difference between a staple and a screw is, well, I couldn't tell you because I've never been stapled. Ah. Where's the baby laugh on that one? That's a good one, no nickname, John. What's the difference between a staple and a screw? I couldn't tell you because I've never been stapled. Ah. I didn't realize T.A. Ivy left some beers at the front door when he passed by about 10 minutes ago. It's a Stroh's Light 30-pack that he apparently has already had some out of. It's missing a few beers. Well, it's okay. Thanks for the leftovers, T.A. Ivy. 629 here at WRMN. I didn't realize he laid something down when he walked by the radio station a short time ago. All right, 6:30 is the time, and let's see. So good morning to everybody checking in on YouTube today. Sensational Shelley's in the house this morning. Good morning. What a beautiful day it's going to be, says Shelley. Have a great day. And the thought for today, so many things are possible as long as you don't know they're impossible. How about that? So many things are possible as long as you don't know they're impossible. Well said. 8 prayers to get our prayer scoreboard started this morning. Sensational Shelley. You can always send me a morning text at 901-647-1240 if you want to check in that way. Thanks to everybody who does that every day, like Linda Carter. Linda Carter. Linda Carter sends a pile of prayers to the prayer scoreboard. Looks like 20 prayers from LC this morning as she walks in victory with Jesus with us. We have 28 prayers early on the prayer scoreboard. Dennis D. Not So Young checking in from White House, Texas this morning. Good morning at First Shifters. Have a great day. I hope your weekend was wonderful, says Dennis D. Not So Young. If you went to a parade, one of the parades this weekend, maybe you can call and let us know how that was. I didn't end up making it to either one of the parades. I did go up to Dundee for a little bit Saturday afternoon after it was all over with, and Dundee was jumping. It was still jumping several hours after the parade had taken place. Didn't make it to St. Charles. It was kind of on my radar screen, but it didn't time out right, so I didn't make it to St. Charles in time Saturday afternoon. So if you did, maybe let us know what you thought. Is Scene 1 parade, seen them all? Is that true? Or was there something cool and different about it? Either one of them. 631 here at WRMN. 847-931-1410 if you want to call during the show with me and Larry today. And good morning to Dennis D. Not So Young checking in from White House, Texas. He'll be back here before too long. The weather's breaking up here. Dennis D. Not So Young. It's broken early, so camping season will be starting early this year. Tony Cool checks in this morning and stamps the show. Lets us know this is staff meeting number 49 of 2024, the 49th staff meeting of the year. That would be number 1006. Staff meeting number 1006, ACB. Let's win this day. I wonder if T.A. Ivy brought me Stroh's Light because he didn't like it. Because it looks like it's most of a 30-pack. Stroh's Light is not as good as Stroh's, T.A. Ivy. Is Stroh's any good? Anna the Chairman has pulled up to the radio station. She is in the house this morning. Director of Foreign Affairs. Well, she will be in the house here in just a moment. She pulled up at her regular time at 6:31. She's on the Honkers log today. Larry Jones is here already. He's resting for a little bit, chatting with the folks over in the green room this morning before he gets started with me in the next hour. I got his camera ready. And we'll be both in Studio 14 in a little while together. It's 6:33 here at WRMN. So let's see. A couple of more quick good mornings. Tony Cool stamped the show, the 49th staff meeting of the year. And is ready for a Stroh's Light. Yeah, help yourself. Nando checks in this morning. Good morning, everyone. Have a great start to your day from Nando. What's happening, man? Thanks for checking in today. He checked in this morning at 4:33 a.m. And CK will be here soon because she is the leader of the band. She says, good morning, Mark, Larry, all the first shifters. I hope you all had a wonderful and safe weekend. Wishing you all a sunny and safe Monday. From CK. 32 prayers in the prayer scoreboard. All right. We'll continue to say hey to you if you want to say something on YouTube this morning or by sending a text message at 901-647-1240. I do not have a haiku yet. Let me see. The word of the day from Blackhawks Brad today is resolute. Resolute, firmly resolved or determined, set in purpose or opinion. Resolute. Firmly resolved or determined. Well, I would say we're pretty resolute around the radio station here lately with a new focus, new leadership, and kind of a new pep in our step. We're excited about all that. The operator, Dean DeLaley, has been very resolute. He's here all the time. I'm sure he'll be here again this morning. And Dennis Green, Sonar, our other managing operator, he's also here all the time, working on engineering projects and whatnot, trying to refine the new system. Speaking of refining the system, I think hopefully by tomorrow morning we'll have Elgin 100 Years back as a part of our morning show. I miss it, especially on months when Linda Rock does it, and we've been missing some of her days because of we don't have it in the system yet. But I did talk to Sonar about it on Friday, and he said that we should be able to get that going, I think, hopefully by today. 6:35 here at WRMN. So thanks, everybody. We'll try to work a haiku together using the word resolute in the next 20 minutes or so. I'll let you know what's happening on the radio shopping show today as well. Shopping show now on the air once a day from 3 until 6. It's Let's Make a Deal with Matt McNeil or something like that. The Drive Time Deals with Matt McNeil, 3 until 6. The radio shopping show. So listen in 3 to 6. Our Redemption Center should be open today from noon until 3 if you want to swing by. Maybe you ordered something late last week and you haven't picked it up yet and you want to, or you want to stop by and order something, you can. Noon to 3, Matt opens the Redemption Center and then he goes on the air with the radio shopping show at 3. The Saturday shop show has been temporarily suspended. However, there will be times when we do it live, and maybe again permanently at some point. But this Saturday, I believe we are going to do a live Saturday morning radio shopping show. As Leah, I believe, has committed to coming in Saturday morning to be with a co-host who won an opportunity to co-host with Leah on the most recent Bidding for Bargains. So I believe we're going to have that live on Saturday, the radio shopping show this week. It's 6:37 here at WRMN. Well, I want to let you know that Columbia College of Missouri Elgin campus is intent in their commitment to open doors and support those who strive for excellence. Too many people have been made to feel higher education is not a place for them, that it is someone else's dream. But Columbia College of Missouri has changed all that. With individualized attention and ongoing support, Columbia College knows a future built by you is a future built for you. I like that. Columbia College of Missouri, Elgin campus. Your new starts now. Visit ccis.edu. ccis.edu. And that's a little first shift 411 for you. See if I have anything else here quick for you. Well, hope you change your clocks over the weekend. I guess I could throw that away. As we have sprung forward. And did you change all your clocks? The main clock that we look at in the kitchen that goes down the stairway into the man cave, I have not changed it yet, so it's still showing 5:38 a.m. right now. Guess I got to work on that maybe today at some point. Most clocks change on their own now, right? Your cell phone changes, and other clocks in your car changes on its own. I'm not sure how it does that. It's amazing. It's 6:39 here at WRMN. We'll have more First Shift 411 for you coming up here soon. And I'll do that along with some news stories. We will check some news stories here in just a few minutes. And then I'll let you know what's happening on the radio shopping show today. Larry Jones in next hour. And Brian Kilmeade this morning at 9 a.m. has his show for you. I'll host locally during the Kilmeade show. It's 6:40. It's Monday. It's WRMN. Good morning. We'll be right back.
As the Elgin Police Department continues to participate in the distracted driving campaign, they wanted to share some tips from the National Highway Traffic Safety Administration website regarding safe driving. If you are expecting a text or need to send one, pull over and park your car in a safe location. Once you are safely off the road and parked, it's safe to text. Designate your passenger as your designated texter. Allow them to access your phone to respond to calls or messages. Do not engage in social media scrolling or messaging while driving. Are you struggling not to text and drive? Activate your phone's Do Not Disturb feature or put your cell phone in the trunk, the glove box, or the back seat of your vehicle until you arrive at your destination. Remember, the Elgin Police are conducting directed patrols to enforce distracted driving violations. Just drive and stay safe. A message from our friends at the Elgin Police Department and your friends here at WRMN AM 1410 and 96.7 FM. Hailing from Tanzania, you'll be thrilled to see the Zuzu African acrobats celebrate the 2,000-year-old Bantu culture of East Africa. The Zuzu acrobats have performed on America's Got Talent, and you can see their incredible acrobatics and energizing African drumming, singing, and dancing this Saturday at 4 at the Egyptian Theater in DeKalb. Each performance has incredible gravity-defying stunts while displaying the grace, beauty, and strength of the African culture. Visit EgyptianTheater.org.
Hey parents, even though it's chilly out, it's not too early to start thinking about summer activities for your kids. Adrenaline Monkeys Adventure Summer Camp in West Dundee is the perfect place to get your kids moving this summer. This week-long adventure camp features safe, fun activities like obstacle courses, climbing, and educational demos. Full and half-day offerings are available and are ideal for ages 5 through 12. The sledding and snowman building won't last forever, so enroll the kids now for summer 2024 at adrenalinemonkeyfun.com.
The word is out. Nissans cost less on Route 19, but that's not all. Parts, service, and body shop, they all cost less at McGrath Nissan. Used cars too. The reason why is how hard we try. Right now, get 0% APR financing on select new Nissan models at McGrath Nissan because
Nissans cost less on Route 19.
Come to Elgin.
See what we mean.
WRMN has been serving Elgin and the Fox Valley for 75 years, featuring a combination of local news, information, and entertainment in the mornings, followed by the radio shopping show for 5 hours each weekday. The first shift with Marky B starts your morning at 6 a.m., and it's always fun when Larry Jones is a part of the show.
Maybe we need to get a radio intern in to help.
Maybe so.
Somebody that you won't have to pay and you can treat them tough.
I can haze them.
Can't haze. You'll get fired. Remember that guy from Northwestern?
Yeah.
Gone.
Did he really do it?
You don't have to really do it. If somebody says you did,
yeah,
good enough. Maybe I'm going to accuse you of hazing me. I don't have to prove it.
And then there'll be a lot of people that come out of the and say that I also hazed
I
him.
remember when Mark hazed me. I've been hazed.
Mark hazed me back in 2012.
2012. I remember in Memphis one time. He was really mean to me.
It's first shift fun and information in the morning, combined with the radio shopping show to save you money. And you get it right here on WRMN AM 1410, WRMN 1410 Radio on Facebook, and WRMN1410.com.
Hey there, this is Marky B from the First Shift Morning Show, and on my show, I try to make local movers and shakers feel comfortable when they join me for interviews, like Sherry Blazier of the Elgin History Museum.
I think I need to note to you that I just looked at my mood ring, and it is perfectly purple, which means I'm very happy and content and sailing along. I figured if I immersed myself in the accoutrements, I would be in the mood for this.
Huh. Accoutrement? Is that what you said?
Accoutrement.
What she said. Just join me mornings from 6 until 10 a.m. right here on WRMN.
Here at WRMN Radio, we try to connect with the community and discuss important issues, like our current mental health crisis. Here's Lori Baker, President and CEO of AID.
I think most people, when they see young children thinking about suicide at the ages of 5 and 6 and 7, I mean, that's shocking to me that children even know that they want to harm themselves somehow. I know it's difficult. I definitely feel the pinch. We all feel the pinch at the gas pump, at the grocery store, right, in our rents, but I think most people could handle 27 cents a day to help kids and seniors and people experiencing homelessness.
Discussions like this take place on the first shift, weekday mornings from 6 to 10, right here on WRMN AM 1410 and WRMN 1410 Radio on Facebook.
Welcome back to the show. 6:45 here at WRMN AM 1410 and on YouTube this morning as we get back going on this Monday. That's what I was trying for. Back to comfort music in a moment, but it's the birthday of Edie Brickell.
I'm not aware of too many things. I know what I know if you know what I mean.
When did this song come out? Back in the 1990s?
I'm not aware of too many things. I know what I know if you know what I mean.
It's a good song. I like the beat on this song. Edie Brickell.
Philosophy is a talk on the cereal box. Religion is a smile on a
what you mean. Trust me, I know what you mean. Edie Brickell, born on this week in 1966. Welcome back to the show. It is a Monday morning here at WRMN, and trying to balance all this stuff out here. Bear with me. If you look over my right shoulder, if you're watching on YouTube right now, I have a record player. I have a record player. How about that? I have a record player thanks to Certified Crazy Kathy from a couple of years ago. And it was sitting in a box for a long time. And I was going through some things in my man cave a few weeks ago, and I came across it and opened it up. We've used it camping, and now I brought it up to the radio station. So now we have the ability to play records on the air. And maybe I'll test it. Maybe I'll test it and show off in front of Larry Jones next hour. 6:47 here at WRMN on a Monday morning. All right, let's see what's in the news this morning. Let's see. Not trained the right way is the way that I titled this story. Not trained the right way. A pedestrian killed this weekend when struck by a Metro train. This time it took place Sunday morning in Arlington Heights. Authorities said the train headed from Chicago struck the pedestrian just west of the intersection of Northwest Highway and Euclid Avenue at about 12:30 a.m. yesterday morning, really early. Trains were delayed for about 4 hours along Metro's Union Pacific Northwest line as a result. But I get the feeling that that was probably one of the last trains of the night anyway, right? 12:30 a.m. So maybe it didn't go anywhere for 4 hours, but I don't think there were too many more trains that were going to be running at that point. And again, that was in Arlington Heights, and that was early Sunday morning at 12:30. We have Pervin in St. Charles. Pervin in St. Charles. A Carpentersville middle school teacher has been charged with sexually exploiting a child in a locker room at a St. Charles recreation center. That would be crime time, wouldn't it? It is crime time. However, I don't have my crime music too handy. Oh, yes, I do. What time is it? It's crime time. Yeah, so this Carpentersville middle school teacher charged with sexually exploiting a child in a St. Charles recreation center. And pretrial release has been denied for Kevin D. Lee, 24 years old, of the 500 block of Waterford Lane in South Elgin. So the man lives in South Elgin on Waterford Lane. He was, at least, a middle school teacher in Carpentersville, but I guess he works out, so to speak, in St. Charles. Lee is charged with one count of burglary, sexual exploitation of a child, and grooming, according to a news release from the Kane County State's Attorney's Office and the St. Charles Police Department. Authorities said that Lee was present without authority on February the 26th at the Norris Recreation Center. He approached a child in a locker room and made an inappropriate comment. Kevin Lee, 24 years old, is or at least was a 6th grade science teacher and wrestling coach at the middle school in Carpentersville. The recreation center is on the campus of St. Charles East High School. The school district owns it, and the St. Charles Park District operates it. So Kevin Lee denied pretrial release. Crime time. And we have one more crime time for you right now. We have an Elgin man running and gunning Elgin police arrested a man on the 4th of March, last Monday, after conducting a gun-running investigation in conjunction with the Bureau of Alcohol, Tobacco, Firearms, and Explosives. Graham Green, 24 years old, of Elgin, accused of taking part in the illegal sale of 18 firearms and 3 machine gun conversion devices in Kane County between September and December of last year. Once authorities conducted a conjunct investigation, the suspect was taken into custody and the case was referred to the office of the Illinois Attorney General, Kwame Raoul. The Attorney General's office is now charging Green with 2 counts of Class X felony gun running, 2 counts of Class 1 felony gun running, 1 count of felony unlawful use of a weapon, and 2 counts of felony unlawful possession of a weapon. If convicted, each count of Class X felony gun running is punishable by up to 40 years in prison. Wow. So there you have it. Crime time involving an Elgin man and a South Elgin man who was perving in St. Charles. It's 6:52 here at WRMN on this Monday morning. Monday morning, the 11th. All right, let's see. Human remains were found in Pembroke Township. That's near Kankakee, I guess. Human remains discovered. This was last Wednesday in Kankakee County. 4:40 in the afternoon. Possible human remains on East Road in Pembroke Township, according to the Kankakee County Coroner's Office. The coroner's office consulted with a board-certified forensic anthropologist at the University of Illinois, confirmed the reports were human, and the official date and time of the death were determined to be 5:45 p.m. Wednesday. That's over in the Kankakee area. It's 6:53 here at WRMN on this Monday morning. Thanks, everybody, for chiming in today. We're chatting in the chat room today. And we say good morning in the chat room to Hector in the fam. Good morning, Mark, in the first shifters from Hector, Ninny Rose, Uncle Boom Boom in the house, raising the roof. 3 prayers and 3 thumbs up. We have 35 prayers on the prayer scoreboard here in hour 1. Crazy certified. Kathy checks in. She's been clairvoyant here lately again. And she says, hey, first shifters. Crazy Kathy checking in. The Honkers log's underway this morning as well. Studio 14 Naked Eye Cam was activated at 5:33 today. And jumping onto the Honkers log right now is Fire Marshal John. He's out trolling today. Green Room's busy this morning. We have Gregarious Gina and Mr. and Mrs. Boss Man in the Green Room, along with Larry Jones and Anna the Chairman, Director of Foreign Affairs, CK. Wonder if they have enough chairs over there in the Green Room for our crowd this Monday morning. It's 6:54. Radio Shopping Show on the air this afternoon at 3 o'clock. And on the Shop Show, Matt will take you through it. There is a top 10 today. You can see it by going to our website, WRMN1410.com. Tripleberry Cafe of Crystal Lake is available today for you. $15 certificates to Tripleberry Cafe for $7.50 on the Radio Shopping Show. The Egyptian Theater of DeKalb, we have the Red Hot Chili Pipers performing soon, and a $60 pair of tickets for their show available for $22. Culver's of Elgin, $10 certificates are available for $4.75. Go to Culver's. The Remix Market of Elgin, $15 certificates are available for $6 at the Remix Market. Churros and Chocolate of Algonquin, $10 certificates for $4. The Red Ox of Hampshire, great place to eat. Out there in Hampshire, a $20 certificate to Red Ox available for $10. Same thing with the Italian Pizza Kitchen of Roselle. $20 certificates are available for $10 to the Italian Pizza Kitchen of Roselle. The Steel Beam Theater featuring the Steel Magnolias. A $56 pair of tickets for $25 to the Steel Beam Theater. That's in St. Charles, right? I think it is. Matt will have more information for you later on this afternoon on the Steel Beam Theater. Lamb's Farm Bunny Brunch of Libertyville. A $36 pair of tickets to Lamb's Farm Bunny Brunch. $14. And Village Pizza of Elgin. We have $10 certificates are available for $5 to the Village Pizza of Elgin. So some good deals for you on the radio shopping show today. Don't forget about our next bingo and game day coming up on March the 29th. Final Friday of the month. We're still doing bidding for bargains and bingo and altering the programming just a little bit and staying with bidding for bargains and game day all throughout the day. And so get your bingo card with every $15 purchase now. 6:57 here at WRMN. A couple of minutes before the top of the hour. We'll hit the news at 7, and then Larry Jones will join me shortly after our top of the hour news break. And let's see. We'll say good morning to a couple of more folks on VITs before the top of the hour. Blackhawks Brad, as I mentioned, I didn't get the haiku. Wait a second, yes I did. What am I thinking? I did do a haiku. I did it during the last break. So we can settle into a haiku right now, as a matter of fact. Let's see. On a Monday morning, using the word of the day, resolute. Here we go. Where's my gong? Is my gong handy? I'm still working through some of the glitches of finding my sound bites. There's my gong. The haiku from me to you, using the word of the day from Blackhawks Brad. The title of today's haiku is Making Progress. Please repeat after me. Determination. Resolute. Complete focus. It gets the job done. Determination. Resolute, complete focus. It gets the job done. Making progress. And resolute's a word you can use to describe the operator, Dean DeLaley, and Sonar and our crew here at WRMN, trying to get the job done and make the changes necessary to take this radio station to the next level as 75 years is upon us. Daylight's also upon us. It's trying anyway. It's a little later getting here now with the springing forward over the weekend. But I'm starting to see a bright sky as I look up Action Alley. Coming up next hour, Larry Jones will be with me, but let's catch some news right now to get us started in the 7 o'clock hour on the first shift.
Your hometown radio station since 1949. We are WRMN AM 1410, Elgin time, 7 o'clock.
With your AM 1410 WRMN News Flash, I'm Sean Kernan. Brought to you by Linzess.
There's a big celebration planned this weekend for the 42nd anniversary of the State Street Market Shops. Opening their doors 42 years ago, they'll be celebrating on Saturday from 10 a.m. until 5 p.m. at 701 North State Street in Elgin. Homeowners who are embracing DIY or planning professional renovations should take note. The City of Elgin is emphasizing the importance of obtaining building permits for a range of projects, from window or roof replacements to full-on remodeling. Contact the City of Elgin to find out about building permits. The Brightside Theater in Naperville debuts the play Death Trap tonight at 8 p.m. with another show on Saturday at 8 p.m. and a show at Sunday at 2 p.m. You can find out more by contacting the Brightside Theater at brightsidetheater.com. Death Trap is one of the longest-running comedic thrillers in Broadway history.
With your AM 1410 WRMN News Flash, I'm Sean Kernan.
Progressive presents advice on new teen drivers.
You know, the hardest part about teaching your teen to drive is the chafing from the seatbelt. But the best part is the grip strength you build in your knuckles. Okay, now let's pull out of the driveway.
Here's another tip. Offset a chunk of the cost of adding a teen to your insurance with Progressive's Teen Driver Discount and get a break from the brake. Progressive Casualty Insurance Company and affiliates, not available in all states or situations.
Every day, Cintas service reps help businesses get ready for the workday. They provide freshly laundered workwear delivered every week. Mats, mops, restroom and cleaning supplies. First aid and safety products to help your employees stay safe. They even test and inspect fire extinguishers and emergency lights. Cintas helps keep your business running smoothly. See what Cintas can do for you. Visit Cintas.com.
Oh, I'm ready!
And get ready for the workday.
For a little lighthearted lawlessness on Sunday afternoons, listen to Handle on the Law from 4 to 7 p.m. Handle on the Law is a unique combination of useful legal advice and outrageous handle remarks. Whether you're talking about Big Brother, big business, big legal problems, or Big Macs, you'll rarely find Bill without an opinion. His rapid-fire commentary gives listeners the information they crave in the way they crave it. It's Handle on the Law, Sunday afternoons from 4 to 7 p.m. right here on WRMN, AM 1410 and 96.7 FM.
America's Best Restaurants travels the country and features restaurants that you should visit each week. Recently, the cast and crew made their way to Renata's German Restaurant in Hanover Park. Renata serves old family recipes and delicious German-influenced food. Renata's also specializes in a wide variety of traditional German baked goods, too. So, if you've yet to visit Renata's, try America's Best Restaurant's choice. Drop in soon for breakfast, lunch, or dinner. Visit renatasgermanrestaurant.com.
Progressive presents the Sports Flash on News Talk Radio 1410 WRMN. Illinois basketball closed out the regular season with a 73-61 win at Iowa on Sunday. The number 12 Illini finished the regular season 23-8 overall, 14-6 in the Big Ten. Iowa 18-13 overall, 10-10 in the conference. As far as the Big Ten tournament, Iowa has the 7th seed. They'll take on 10th seed Ohio State on Thursday. The winner of that game advances to face the 2nd seeded Illini. The Blackhawks beat the Coyotes 7-4 at United Center on Sunday. Chicago put up 4 goals in the second period, 3 more in the third. Colin Blackwell had a hat trick. Connor Bedard, 2 goals and a helper. Seth Jones with 4 assists. The Bulls finished off a 4-game road trip to the West Coast with a 3-1 record, although they lost the final game against the Clippers 112-102. They're back home tonight hosting the Dallas Mavericks. Bundle auto and home, renters or condo, and save with Progressive. I'm Chuck Sanders on News Talk Radio 1410 WRMN.
People who come to Cricket stay with Cricket, just like our customer Jaron.
I'm the singer and guitarist in a band, and I use my Cricket phone for everything. It's basically like another band member.
Don't miss a single beat. Switch today and get a free Samsung Galaxy A14 5G. Smile, you're on Cricket.
Real customer paid for testimonial must bring your number to Cricket on up to a $60 a month voice plan depending on device. Select models only while supplies last. First month service charge and tax due at sale. Cricket 5G requires a compatible device and is not available everywhere. Fees, terms, and restrictions apply. See store for details.
Picture this. It's Saturday morning and you're on your John Deere compact tractor. You're effortlessly breaking ground on your new landscaping project. Next, you're moving piles of rocks just by moving a lever. And now, you're enjoying the warmth of the sun as you clear brush across your pasture. We could keep trying to put you in the moment, but to really understand everything you can do with a John Deere compact tractor, you just have to get in the seat.
It is a Monday morning. Hope you're feeling okay. The sun's starting to try to rise. We're at 29 degrees. Winds are out of the south at 6 miles an hour. And it didn't take daylight too much longer to get here today as I can start to see outside here on Douglas Avenue in downtown Elgin in the heart of the Fox River Valley as this hour, the first shift, gets underway. We're headed for an amazing high of 65 degrees today with lots of sunshine. The first 3 days of this week are going to be warm, especially for this time of the year, mid to upper 60s, so that's nice. A nice way to start a brand new week. Welcome to the start of the 7 o'clock hour. Larry Jones will be along with me in just a few moments, and we'll take you until 9 today. Feel free to give us a call at 847-931-1410 during our show. Help us through this Monday morning. WRMN News Time 7:06. Welcome to the 11th of March. Good morning.
With your AM 1410 WRMN Newsflash, I'm Sean Kernan. Brought to you by Linzess.
The Brightside Theater in Naperville debuts the play Death Trap tonight at 8 p.m. with another show on Saturday at 8 p.m. and a show at Sunday at 2 p.m. You can find out more by contacting the Brightside Theater at brightsidetheater.com. Death Trap is one of the longest-running comedic thrillers in Broadway history. There's a big celebration planned this weekend for the 42nd anniversary of the State Street Market Shops. Opening their doors 42 years ago, they'll be celebrating on Saturday from 10 a.m. until 5 p.m. at 701 North State Street in Elgin. Homeowners who are embracing DIY or planning professional renovations should take note. The City of Elgin is emphasizing the importance of obtaining building permits for a range of projects from window or roof replacements to full-on remodeling. Contact the City of Elgin to find out about building permits.
With your AM 1410 WRMN Newsflash, I'm Sean Kernan.
Progressive presents advice on new teen drivers.
You know, the hardest part about teaching your teen to drive is the chafing from the seatbelt. But the best part is the grip strength you build in your knuckles. Okay, now let's pull out of the driveway.
Here's another tip. Offset a chunk of the cost of adding a teen to your insurance with Progressive's Teen Driver Discount and get a break from the brake. Progressive Casualty Insurance Company and affiliates, not available in all states or situations.
Every day, Cintas service reps help businesses get ready for the workday. They provide freshly laundered workwear delivered every week. Mats, mops, restroom and cleaning supplies. First aid and safety products to help your employees stay safe. They even test and inspect fire extinguishers and emergency lights. Cintas helps keep your business running smoothly. See what Cintas can do for you. Visit Cintas.com.
Oh, I'm ready!
And get ready for the workday.
Be sure to catch the first shift weekday mornings from 6 to 10 a.m. for important information like fire tips from Elgin Fire Chief Rob Sagan.
The thing in the winter that we're more concerned with is carbon monoxide, because that we don't get in the summer. That carbon monoxide issues occur because of heating equipment. Anything that burns natural gas, if it is faulty, can generate high levels of carbon monoxide, which in time can be fatal. So I can't emphasize enough the importance of having carbon monoxide detectors in your home. Every single year you will see somewhere in the country, and usually we'll get one or two in the Chicagoland area, where you'll see multiple fatalities in one home. You can't smell carbon monoxide, you can't taste carbon monoxide, you have no idea it's happening. And so it's critically important that you have the right detectors in your home.
It's the first shift weekday mornings at 6 a.m. with me, Marky B, right here on WRMN.
Progressive presents the Sports Flash on News Talk Radio 1410 WRMN. The Bulls finished off a 4-game road trip to the West Coast with a 3-1 record, although they lost the final game against the Clippers 112-102. They're back home tonight hosting the Dallas Mavericks. Illinois basketball closed out the regular season with a 73-61 win at Iowa on Sunday. The number 12 Illini finished the regular season 23-8 overall, 14-6 in the Big Ten. Iowa 18-13 overall, 10-10 in the conference. As far as the Big Ten tournament, Iowa has the 7th seed. They'll take on 10th seed Ohio State on Thursday. The winner of that game advances to face the 2nd seeded Illini. The Blackhawks beat the Coyotes 7-4 at United Center on Sunday. Chicago put up 4 goals in the second period, 3 more in the third. Colin Blackwell had a hat trick. Connor Bedard 2 goals and a helper. Seth Jones with 4 assists. Bundle auto and home, renters or condo, and save with Progressive. I'm Chuck Sanders on News Talk Radio 1410 WRMN.
People who come to Cricket stay with Cricket, just like our customer Jaron.
I'm the singer and guitarist in a band, and I use my Cricket phone for everything. It's basically like another band member.
Don't miss a single beat. Switch today and get a free Samsung Galaxy A14 5G. Smile, you're on Cricket.
Real customer paid for testimonial. Must bring your number to Cricket on up to a $60 a month voice plan, depending on device. Select models only while supplies last. First month service charge and tax due at sale. Cricket 5G requires a compatible device and is not available in fees, terms, and restrictions apply. See store for details.
Picture this. It's Saturday morning and you're on your John Deere compact tractor. You're effortlessly breaking ground on your new landscaping project. Next, you're moving piles of rocks just by moving a lever. And now, you're enjoying the warmth of the sun as you clear brush across your pasture. We could keep trying to put you in the moment, but to really understand everything you can do with a John Deere compact tractor, you just have to get in the seat. Learn more at johndeere.com/get-in-the-seat or visit a dealer near you.
Be sure to catch the first shift weekday mornings from 6 to 10 a.m. for important information like fire tips from Elgin Fire Chief Rob Sagan.
The thing in the winter that we're more concerned with is carbon monoxide, because that we don't get in the summer. That carbon monoxide issues occur because of heating equipment. Anything that burns natural gas, if it is faulty, can generate high levels of carbon monoxide, which in time can be fatal. So I can't emphasize enough the importance of having carbon monoxide detectors in your home. Every single year you will see somewhere in the country, and usually we'll get one or two in the Chicagoland area, where you'll see multiple fatalities in one home. You can't smell carbon monoxide, you can't taste carbon monoxide, you have no idea it's happening. And so it's critically important that you have the right detectors in your home.
It's the first shift weekday mornings at 6 a.m. with me, Marky B, right here on WRMN.
Taqueria Las Cumbres, Crystal Lake's authentic Mexican restaurant on Grant Street, is open for carryout. For over 15 years, Taqueria Las Cumbres has been serving up all of your favorite Mexican dishes and doing it better than the rest. Recently voted the best in McHenry County. Stop in and carry out the authentic taste of Mexico and see for yourself. Support local for lunch and dinner today and place an order from Taqueria Las Cumbres. Call 815-455-8200 for Taqueria Las Cumbres of downtown Crystal Lake.
Garibaldi's Italian Eatery offers Italian dishes, subs, kids menus, and their delicious pizza. The foundation of a great pizza starts with the crust. Garibaldi's crust is crunchy at the bottom, airy in the middle, and perfect every time. The finest ingredients are used to give their pizza this exquisite crust and wonderful taste. Dine at either of the Garibaldi's 2 locations in Hoffman Estates and Arlington Heights. Free party rooms are available too. Visit Garibaldis.com today.
Just yesterday morning, they let me know you were gone. Suzanne, the plans they made put an end to you. I walked out this morning and I wrote down this song. I just can't remember who to send it to.
James Taylor.
I've seen fire and I've seen rain. I've seen sunny days that I thought would never end. I've seen lonely times when I could not find a friend. But I always thought that I'd see you again.
James Taylor celebrating a birthday this week. Welcome to the 7 o'clock hour of the first shift. Here on this 11th day of March, I'm Radio's Marky B. I'm joined by Larry Jones, who's a little sleepy this morning. Hey, Larry.
Hey, buddy.
Doing all right?
I'm okay. Yeah, I
forgot to freshen my coffee.
Oh, really?
Dang it.
Well, you want me just to...
I guess I'll have to drink the Stroh's beer instead.
Yeah. Funny how it was right by you. That wasn't planned. No coffee, I'll have beer.
Huh.
Yeah. Do you like Stroh's?
I don't really remember. It's been a long time since I've had a Stroh's.
I know I've had it in my life, but I don't remember. Yeah.
It's the cheap beer that
free beer. You know,
you got 6 for free when you bought Stroh's.
Yeah, free beer is good beer.
Right? Well, right. Yeah. But the Stroh's comes in 30 packs.
Oh, really?
And T.A. Ivey made his drop this morning.
Yeah. Apparently it was a long walk over, though. You know?
There's some Stroh's missing.
Yeah.
Well, that's because he brought some cat food, too.
Oh, okay.
There's more than just beer in that box.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Yeah. You know, so much for, like, internal security. I walk up, I see a box laying out there. I don't even look at it. I just picked it up, just carried it in, sat it down.
I know.
You know. Yeah.
You gotta be careful what they might put in the box.
You never can tell. No?
Yeah. I've seen episodes of Forensic Files, I think, where Doctor and his wife got home from going out to dinner.
Yes.
It was Christmas time.
Uh-oh.
Someone put a gift in front of the front door.
There you go.
Doctor picked it up. Boom!
Kaboom.
He exploded and died.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Wow. The problem, I think, for all you would-be assassins out there, is when you do something like that, they immediately look at people that maybe they have a grudge against him. You know what I mean? So, yeah, you may need to, if you feel the need to blow someone up, just don't pick someone that they're immediately going to say, Mark hated that guy.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. In fact, another one I watched last night was, it was a 48 Hours where...
I like 48 Hours more.
Yeah. Except they switch. I don't understand. I love the classic 48 Hours intro song.
Oh, I don't remember that.
Oh, it's great. I think I'll try to find it during our break or something.
Mm-hmm.
But somewhere along the line, they switched intro songs, and the other one just sucks.
Really?
Yeah.
Maybe they lost the rights to it. I kind of like... Isn't there like a spin-off like After 48 or something like that, and they take... I seem to think I saw it somewhere where they show you kind of what happened with everything, like trial-wise and all that kind of stuff. I think. Or maybe I'm thinking I had a dream that was a good idea.
Oh.
Maybe. I don't know. Anything major that I'm going to talk about shouldn't be on Time Change Monday.
Well, it affected you, but you got a good night of sleep, though.
I did I went to bed. I made myself go to bed. I had a little trouble falling asleep, but I made myself go to bed. And what I don't like is I slept till the alarm. I think I've told you before, I don't like getting jarred out of sleep. I like to wake up. My favorite thing is to look up and know there's like 10 minutes. Right. And I don't lay there.
Yeah.
But I kind of like that you can like get up and get going. When the alarm goes off, I feel like you have to jump out of bed. But I had plenty of time. I was here early again. But I never think I have time. So I get up and I'm already headed down the hall and I'm, The only thing, now I don't have to worry. I used to worry about waking Patty up. Now, of course, I don't have to worry about that.
Right.
So I can be a little bit more noisy and leave lights on and bang around a little bit more than I used to like sneak out like a thief in the night kind of.
Yeah.
So, yeah.
It's 7:18 here at WRMN. If you want to call the show today, help us out.
Yeah.
847-931-1410 is the number to call. 847-931-1410. Yeah, I was up at like 11:48. 1:30.
Oh, really? It's one of those, a lot of wake up. Do you think it was the time change?
I don't know. Sunday nights, it always...
Oh, well, you have to try to slide from normalcy back into your radio schedule, right?
I guess so.
Yeah.
I mean, every Sunday night's a struggle.
I know.
Every Sunday night. And there was one last night. But whatever. I'm here. We'll make it.
We're going to make it.
We'll make it.
We're going to make it. Make it.
847-931-1410 if you want to call the show. So the episode of 48 Hours I was watching last night was from Texas, 2013. This guy had been a cop, and he was caught. He was a member of Mensa. He was like a genius. And he was a police officer, and I guess he got caught stealing computer monitors from work.
From the police?
Yeah. I guess he was I think he was a cop.
Maybe he was a security guy? No?
No, I'm not sure.
Not many Mensas in that field either.
You know what? He might have worked in the district attorney's office or something like that.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right.
So he got fired from his job, and he had it out for the new assistant state's attorney.
Oh.
And he killed him, and then he killed the other state's attorney too. And finally they got him. But
they finally did.
Yeah.
I wonder if you have someone who is. I think sometimes people who are super intelligent want to tell you more about what they did and how intelligent they did it. I think that might work out better than somebody who's maybe a little bit more street and they already know don't talk to the police, nothing good will come of it. Yeah. They may be your pal, but they're not your pal.
Yeah, they kept saying during the show that he He's always had this little smirk on his face. He thought he was slightly smarter than anybody else was.
Of course. Smartest guy in the room.
Yeah.
So he should run for president.
Right.
Yeah.
7:20 here at WRMN. 847-931-1410. We're on YouTube this morning.
You should call us.
Yeah.
They should call us. Now's the time.
Right.
Not on days when we have a contest and you just want to call and talk about non-contest things. And then we have to disappoint you. Now's the time. Pitch in. Do your fair share.
Right. Help some brothers out.
Right on.
Over here.
Yes.
Dad and Son Do It All are on YouTube. Good morning, all. That's their handle. That's Northwest West and Northwest West.
I didn't know that.
Yeah.
Wow.
On YouTube, their name is Dad and Son Do It All.
Oh, cool.
Junior the second and Dad say good morning, and they hope everybody has a good week. All of our best. Linda Carter says good morning, Larry J.
Hi, Linda.
Welcome back to Monday.
Monday.
South Elgin Chris checks in on YouTube, and he's a big baseball fan, Larry.
Yeah, I know he is.
He's involved.
I remember when I was back in the old days.
Right.
Back when I had a team to cheer for.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
But these days, South Elgin Chris is tracking Judson University baseball.
Oh, really?
Yeah. And we'll probably have the Judson coach on, maybe even sometime this week to talk a little Judson baseball.
Okay.
But Judson won 2 games on Saturday, and they begin their league games tomorrow at home. Y'all have a perky and peaceful Monday.
Perky and peaceful.
Yeah. Well, Judson got off to a 1-11 start, apparently, this year.
Wow.
But they lost a lot of one-run games.
Mm-hmm.
But I guess they finally were on the top side of those games on Saturday, winning 2. So they're a young team, says South Elgin Chris. And maybe there will be a point in time, Larry Jones, where we maybe even think about broadcasting a Judson baseball game on WRMN.
Really?
Yeah. We have new managing operators here.
So the story goes, my friend.
Yeah.
It's a brave new world out there.
Yeah, it is.
I know.
No limits, buddy. Well, look at here. I got a record player right here. Did you see that?
Wow.
Put that in Friday night. That's actually my record player, but
really,
I brought it up here too.
So you can. Is it tied in? So
yeah.
we can spin some vinyl.
We can.
Cool.
We can. Maybe I'll play a record coming back from one of these breaks. Look, I brought my.
Do you have to cue them? Are you that old? Put the needle down and then turn it back. You spin the. I can't remember, half a turn or whatever, so it comes right in.
Oh.
There's no dead time. It's cued.
So far, I've just been laying the thing down and letting it.
What album you got there?
I got the King, Johnny Cash, and the Queen, Tammy Wynette, right here for us, Larry.
Oh, yeah. I saw Tammy Wynette twice. I saw her once in Aurora at, I can't think what the name of the theater is downtown Aurora. It's like a bigger Arcada. And I saw her in Las Vegas once.
Oh, really?
Yeah, I did. And I'm trying to think. Oh, this is all old stuff. She was with Ray Price. Who is Ray Price, one of my favorite country. You know how they have the name? Ray Price, the Cherokee Cowboy.
Really?
Maybe he's from Cherokee, Oklahoma or something. I don't think, he didn't appear to be like
Indian?
He didn't appear to be Native American. He had a great voice, though. Great voice, sang great songs.
He probably is from Cherokee, Oklahoma. Is that a town in Oklahoma?
I think there is. I think so.
Yeah.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
847-931-1410, so we can spin records. We're going to be, I think, we're going to be doing a live lunchtime broadcast Thursday from the Elgin Public House.
I heard that.
Yeah.
On the way in, I listen to you. I hang on your every word. I don't know if you know that.
Well, good. I mean, why would you want to listen to sports radio anyway?
I wanted to make sure you were here. If I'm on my way down and you're not operating, I might just go home.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, I've never missed a show, Larry, that I've been scheduled to be at.
I know. I'm not saying you would, because you know why? You're dedicated.
Yeah.
You've been, Employee of the Year for how many years? It's unbelievable. Well, morning show host of the year. But still, yeah.
Number 1 radio show in all of Elgin.
That's right. I mean, when you get a title, it's there. It's yours to lose.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So, well, you didn't want to hear about Judd's, what's his face?
I don't know. Give me a little something.
Justin Fields?
Oh.
I saw George sent some text messages out. Was that late last night?
Yeah, he was saying that they're looking at him. I can't remember what team he said now. Isn't it?
Las Vegas Raiders.
Yeah. And for, what is it, a 4th round or a 5th round pick?
2 third-round picks.
Oh, 2/3.
Yeah.
I think that. I thought it was higher up. That's all right. 2 third rounds.
That's okay?
I think it is. They're not going for much, Mark. Quarterbacks are not. They're not going for much. You can get good players out of the 3rd round.
Yeah.
Yeah. And we need some position. We need hep. We need some hep.
Yeah.
Yeah.
The Bears are finalizing a deal to send quarterback Justin Fields to the Las Vegas Raiders.
Right.
The trade cannot be processed until the new league year begins Wednesday, and he passes a physical.
Oh, he'll pass a physical.
I would think he probably would, yeah.
It makes me, I just hate the starting thing again,
I know,
buddy.
I know.
You know what that means? What, we win 7 last year?
Won 7 games, yeah.
7? We won't have a 7-win year. I don't think so. I don't think so. And I know I'm negative, but I got a right to be negative. They've hurt me too many times.
If we don't win 7 games this year, then Matt Eberflus is going to regret the fact that Justin Fields was traded.
Well, I don't know if he had any input in that. I don't know what head coaches get to do at that level. I don't know. Especially a defensive-minded head coach.
I wonder what he was thinking deep down. Did he want Caleb Williams, or did he want to stick with Justin Fields?
Yeah, I don't know. I mean, Caleb Williams might come in and be the next.
Why do they think he's
all that?
Yeah.
Well, I don't know, because
they say a once-in-a-generation kind of guy. Really?
That's what they say. Yeah.
What makes him so good compared to other college quarterbacks that have come out?
I mean, I've heard things about him not really being 6 feet tall, which is not necessarily. Remember Rex Grossman? There was a question about how not quite that tall and had little hands.
Huh.
Yeah.
He's not even tall?
No. I don't think
he's not tall. I mean, can he run? I mean,
he's not a runner. He's not
a tall quarterback, and he can't run?
I don't know. I don't want to spoil it, and because I'm sure once he gets drafted, he'll want to be on with us. So I don't want to put it, But I really, I kind of vacillated a lot, but I was kind of hoping they'd keep Fields and trade that number 1 pick like they did last year, and we'd pick up a few critical parts that we need anyway.
Yes.
But I don't think it's to be, unless Kirk Cousins is coming.
If Kirk Cousins is coming
to us, the Vikings don't. They don't. Yeah. I'd feel better if our division wasn't better. Our division is good.
Yeah.
They're good. So,
do you think the Bears will sign? Well, if they do draft Caleb Williams, and they go ahead and trade Justin Fields, then would they then try to sign a veteran back?
They have to. That young guy, I don't believe can be the backup quarterback to another young guy. I don't think he can. I mean, they talk about how the number 2 quarterback is really. He's that guy's kind of eyes and ears for things, and I think, See, apparently that left last year or an hour later, and anyway, I don't think they'll have a second-year quarterback and a first-year quarterback be their 1-2 punch. I don't think so. I think they need to get somebody on the way out.
I like Tyson Bagent.
Yeah, I know.
I'm a fan. I'm a fan of Tyson Bagent.
Yeah. I think he could end up at a team somewhere.
Yeah.
Because I don't think he hurt himself at all last year when he was working in relief. I don't think he hurt himself.
No.
But
maybe, he could be third stringer, I guess.
And maybe I don't know. Maybe I'm wrong. That's the new me. I'm going to just say that a lot. Maybe I'm wrong.
Maybe I'm wrong.
Maybe I'm wrong. People call. They don't agree with me. I'm just going, maybe I'm wrong.
I'm pretty much 100% sure about this, but maybe I'm wrong.
Yeah. I think beyond a doubt I'm right, but I could be wrong. That's how firmly I feel about this.
Let's go to the phones and check in with Jubilant Julia.
Okay, great.
At 847-931-1410. Hi, Julia.
Hi, guys.
How are you?
Good morning. Happy Monday.
Same to you.
Yeah.
Thank you. I'm doing good. My voice may be a little funny because you are the first people that I'm talking to.
Yeah.
Usually.
Mm-hmm.
It's either Frank, usually, the conversation is pretty short with him.
Yeah.
But hey, I wanted to call and share with you guys. Did you know the Oscar happened last night?
Yeah, I heard.
I didn't know it till I looked at the Herald this morning and saw it.
I could care less.
Yeah, I know.
Honestly, what is the Oscar? I forget.
They're for movies.
Movies. Okay.
Movies.
No.
What was Julia? What was the top movie for the year?
Oppenheimer.
Oh, I saw that movie.
I meant to watch it last year, look for it, and I totally probably got distracted and forgot about it. Well, it won the best director, the best movie, among several other things. Robert Downey Jr. is in it. It looks like a fantastic film.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Yeah.
I saw it. I thought it was good. I thought it was well done. I mean,
did you see the movie?
Yeah, I did. I thought, as in all movies right now, I feel like they drag them out more than they have to.
Right.
I saw that.
Commented on that.
What was that? The something of the Killer Moon.
Yes.
That's almost like a 3-hour movie or something like.
Commented on that too.
Yeah, I was like, my God, please get over. That's kind of my ADD had kicked in, and I was just thinking, please, just
Jimmy Fallon was the host, and he made a joke about that.
Yeah.
So his opening monologue is actually pretty good. So
really?
It's worth YouTubing it. Yeah.
Oh.
It's just maybe just 5 minutes, and he touched on a lot of things, and he's funny.
Yeah, he is.
So. Yeah, so that's a big thing. I was wondering about that. I'm like, did I miss it? Because I thought it was the end of February. I thought I missed it, but I did miss it.
Right.
Oh, darn it.
Right.
But thank goodness for YouTube.
I didn't think about it at all. I didn't.
It's always fun to watch the fashion,
Yeah.
This is a dress. They've been talking about Emily Blunt, who was also in Oppenheimer. She was nominated for Best Supporting. No, was it Best Supporting? I think Best Actress. She was nominated for Best Actress, but she didn't get it. But the dress she was wearing was kind of a little different. The straps were the straps were hard and wired.
Really?
Yeah, they didn't sit on her shoulders. They were just there, like a hanger. There were straps, and then her shoulders were underneath it. So I didn't seem comfortable because it's not touching her shoulders, but then it doesn't really look good either. So it's kind of a weird thing.
Huh.
I didn't like it.
Yeah.
But So I got together with an old friend of mine. We went hiking on Saturday. Just change the subject.
Yeah. Where'd you go?
And this time of the year, we went up to Herrick Lake.
Where?
Herrick Lake in, I want to say it's the Wheaton, Warrenville area.
Okay.
Herrick Lake, right on Butterfield Road.
Yeah.
And this time of the season, you can find deer antlers. And we didn't really think we were going to find it, but she found one. Like half, the deer antler.
Yeah.
Like the rack.
Wow.
Yeah, because they shed it. It gets too heavy, so they try to the male deers would rub the antlers on the trees to try to get them off and make room for new ones. So we were just hiking. Usually on the trail you wouldn't find it because other people see it and they grab it. You had to go bushwhacking, and then you have a better chance of finding it. And she actually found one, and we were so thrilled because we were just talking about it casually. Really wasn't thinking we'll even find it, and she found one right by this little pond where the deers would drink water. So that was a highlight of our day.
Yeah, I saw a garden snake yesterday.
Hey, there you go.
Yeah.
That's a sign of spring.
Is it?
Yeah, I think
Right.
it is.
Yeah.
I mean, they're cold-blooded. They're, when they start stirring around.
Went down the Fox River Trail down to South Elgin. I ran down there both days, Saturday and yesterday. And yesterday's when I saw a little fox garden snake crawling across the sidewalk.
Yeah.
Right by the river over there.
Good for him.
Yeah.
He's out and about. Good for him.
Seemed like he was a happy guy.
For a good season.
Yeah. Was he smiling?
Yeah, he was smiling. Yeah, his tongue out and stuff. The river bugs are already out.
Yeah.
I mean, that's a sign of spring right now. I'm already seeing bugs.
Oh, yeah.
You know? Have you seen some bugs, Julia?
Bugs. I see a lot of gnats.
Yeah.
Gnats flying around. I read somewhere this year we're expecting a lot of cicadas. This is the year.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. I saw that story, yeah.
See, I have tinnitus. The year of cicadas means nothing new to me. I have cicadas going in my ears constantly anyway. So.
Okay, we'll check with you in the summertime to see if there's any difference in this astronomical amount of cicadas we're expecting.
Did your wallet come yet?
Not yet.
No?
Not yet.
How long does it take to mail a wallet? Come on.
I don't know. I'm probably going to make a phone call pretty soon.
I think
the doctor.
he got all the press and he's keeping it now.
got a lot of patients that require his attention, so who knows. But I probably need to make a call out there.
Yeah.
But just for fun, I Googled the story, and it's quite all over the internet still.
Yeah.
So it's just kind of fun. It's kind of fun that my little story made a splash in everybody's lives, and yeah.
He wants you to send him some money.
Yeah, finder's fee.
Yeah. I made you famous. Now you need to send me some money. I made you famous.
That's right.
Right.
Yeah.
Free PR for you. Yeah.
Well, it's good to hear from you this morning.
Yeah.
What's that?
This is good to hear from you this morning.
Yeah, you guys too. I'm looking forward to maybe seeing you guys more often. Yeah, exciting about your record player. I have one of those, the portable ones.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
It's pretty cool.
They are cool.
Yeah. And I can pipe it into the system here. I think after the next break, when I come back from the next break, I'll play a little tune for us, Larry.
Great.
Yeah.
You know, I like music.
Yeah, I know you do. Me too.
Yeah, the vinyl sound is different, so let's hear how it sounds coming through.
Yeah.
It's very popular now.
I know.
With some audio-ites.
Hey, I was talking to... there's Northwest Wes.
Yes.
And Northwest Wesley Jr. the second.
He's looking cool. He's got sunglasses on in the back seat. He looks cool.
I noticed that.
Yeah.
Flashing us the peace sign.
Yes.
Have a great day at school, Northwest Wesley Jr. the second. And if I find your soundbite anytime soon, I'll play it for you.
Is Sonar still going to make you that little extra pad where you can keep all your little sound bites together?
Yeah. The pad's sitting in the other room. He showed it to me. He does have it.
Oh, great. That'd be a lot nicer. They're always better if they're still relevant.
Like, so if you don't play in like 5 minutes?
Yeah.
I know.
Right. Yeah, that's exactly right. Yeah, it's better if within a few seconds or so.
I'm still looking for it, Northwest Wesley Jr. the second.
Yeah, even if you're at school, when we find it,
we'll
it'll
play
be,
it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, one of you guys can just say it.
Oh, it's not the same.
Yeah.
It's not the same. There's a lot of gusto in that.
Yeah.
Yeah, that is great. Every time I see Wes, at a live event, I want to say it, but it's not funny when I say it.
What's that from?
The Asian accent.
It's here it is.
Shut your mouth, you thong-wearing fatty.
Finally found it.
Yeah.
Shut your mouth, you thong-wearing fatty.
A double dose. Yeah. What is that from?
That's a rock, it sounds like.
Oh.
I'm not sure. I don't know what it's from. I was just surfing for sound bites one day and
okay.
What were you across it?
What were you looking for when you found that?
I don't remember. I just heard it. I said, this doesn't really mean anything, but I like it. I'm going to use it anyway.
Right.
So,
and then I think I'll direct it at a child.
His dad was the one who wanted that.
Oh, yeah.
That's the irony, right? That's the irony.
Yeah.
It's a certain innocence to it, so it's great.
Yeah.
Well, I got to go.
All right,
and
Julia.
I think I passed my time.
Have a good day, okay? Have a great day.
Thank you.
Okay.
You too.
Bye-bye.
Bye.
Yeah.
I got to leave early today, pal. Did I tell you?
70 years of serving the Fox River Valley, WRMN AM 1410 and 96.7 FM is proud to inform and entertain you every day with great local shows that keep you connected with the people in your community, like the Radio Shopping Show, where listeners are encouraged to let us know about their experiences with our business partners.
I usually go to Tripleberry during the week. It's not so busy. I had my normal lumberjack omelet. It's like a Meat Lovers omelet, and their fries are awesome. Just the texture of it, they're a little crisp, soft on the inside. I mean, really good.
The voice of the Valley and the home of the radio shopping show. You are listening to WRMN AM 1410 and 96.7 FM.
Hide out with friends at Galati's Hideaway in Cary. It's the perfect place for lunch, dinner, and specialty drinks. Check out their sports bar for the best spot to watch games. Try Galati's Dining Room for a relaxing night of dining on their signature Italian dishes. Try their great pizza or the Build Your Own Burger. Galati's Hideaway also has a large variety of entree favorites like prime filet, steak kebabs, salmon, and ribs. Book your party in their banquet room. Visit Galati'sHideaway.com.
For great quality tasting Italian food and pizza, make your destination the Italian Pizza Kitchen on Irving Park in Roselle. The freshest Italian ingredients are used at Italian Pizza Kitchen, where the plentiful pasta dishes are created from old home recipes. Try the piping hot pizza or other favorites like the fall off the bone ribs. Italian Pizza Kitchen has a passion for outstanding food and service. From their family to yours, Bon Appetito. Call 630-582-1900.
Looking to get your fingers on some delicious grub? Look no further than Sticky Fingers in Carpentersville. Family owned and operated, Sticky Fingers specializes in chicken, fish, and shrimp, which you can choose to have dusted with flavor or doused in the sauce of your choice. Sticky Fingers strives to provide flavorful food with fresh, locally sourced ingredients. Sticky Fingers personally invites you to stop by and try one of their scrumptious dishes today.
For exceptional home-cooked meals, visit the longest family-owned restaurant in Elgin. Paul's Family Restaurant at Lawrence and McLean takes pride in their fresh daily specials like steaks, fish, pasta, soups, and more. Paul's fresh buttermilk pancakes and breakfast skillets are phenomenal. As you walk in, you can't help but notice owner Elaine's wonderful eye for detail. The toughest decision you'll have to make is what size leftover box to take home. Call 847-695-8687.
I am Brenda Rogers, Democratic candidate for King County Recorder. I am asking for your vote on March 19th. As a realtor and former elected official, I know the importance of keeping individuals informed and staying abreast of technology. As your next recorder, I will make sure the website is updated, user-friendly, and our residents are aware of the services offered to them. Proud to receive the endorsement of the Daily Herald, paid for by citizens to elect Brenda Rogers.
The Triple Berry Cafe of Crystal Lake offers incredible breakfast and lunch options for you, and now the coffee bar is open for you to enjoy. Stop in and enjoy a relaxing cup of coffee in a peaceful setting, and if you're hungry, the Triple Berry Cafe is ready to provide you with homemade goodness. Enjoy omelets, skillets, pancakes, crepes, waffles, and much more for breakfast. Stop in at the Triple Berry Cafe for lunch and enjoy signature sandwiches, burgers, wraps, salads, and healthy options are available as well. Triple Berry Cafe, just off Randall Road in Crystal Lake. Now with a coffee bar.
Trying to see if a record will play here, Larry. Welcome back to the show.
It's like people are in Radio Lab with us right now.
Yeah.
I just hear a hum.
The red button is flashing, so it's trying to do something. Well, it's playing.
Not for us, though. And you say that's audio out where you plugged in? You know, we could have done this off the air, but no. Yeah. We want people. It's all part of homey radio. There's success and there's failures, as in life.
Yeah, true. Mm-hmm. Well, that's a bummer. They played Friday night. I must have something set wrong.
Probably.
All right, we'll work on that.
Yeah. We're gonna be.
I'll turn it back off. Well, you could see it spinning there, man.
Cool.
Yep. 7:45. It's a Monday morning. What do you expect?
Yeah.
It's Monday morning.
Well, to be honest, that's about what I expected.
Let's go to the phones at 847-931-1410. Welcome back to the first shift on this Monday.
Right.
And we have, I got the vibe here that this is going to be Sidekick Susan. There goes Mark Cool Blue driving by saying, just hang loose, bro. And in the meantime, I got to play this for Mark Cool Blue because I found it, Larry.
You did?
Got me some slack, Jack.
Yeah.
Okay.
Got me some slack, Jack.
There you go. Is this Sidekick Susan on the phone? Good morning. Welcome to the show.
Hi, guys.
Hi,
You're
Susan.
right.
Hi, Susan.
Yes, I knew it.
How you do that every time? That's cool.
Yes.
I don't know. I just have a feeling it's you.
Yeah.
I know your
Yeah.
I know your tendencies, Susan.
Huh. So, how are you this morning?
I'm doing really good. I had a good weekend.
Did you?
Saturday, me and Becky went down to Helm's apartment. She's a good cook, and we had Parmesan chicken, mashed potatoes, corn, and these little baby baked potatoes, but they're really little, really small. Those are really delicious.
That sounds good.
It does sound good.
Yep. I cooked on the grill last night.
Did you really?
Yep. Well,
that's cool.
I say I did. Actually, Lorena did because I was doing my homework at the time.
Oh.
I got the grill started, but I didn't do the actual cooking on the grill.
What'd you
last
have?
night. Burgers.
Okay.
I like burgers.
Yep, had burgers and made some fish that needed to be cooked that I'm going to have for lunch today. Yep.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Well, fish for you.
Yeah, fish for lunch today. And we had some Rotel cheese dip with some chips.
Oh.
Yeah.
You guys are living the big life
Oh,
over
yeah,
there.
living the dream.
I know it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So what else is new, Sue?
Nothing. On Sunday, Becky made French toast and sausages and scrambled eggs.
I like
really
breakfast.
good.
I like breakfast a lot. I could have breakfast. Breakfast isn't just for breakfast anymore. I could have it. It's great anytime. If anybody would say, come for dinner, we're having breakfast, good enough.
You're there.
I'm there.
Yeah, I had a $1 hot dog Saturday from the Moose Lodge.
Did you?
Yep. It was pretty good for a $1 hot dog.
Well, it's hard not to be worth $1.
I mean, it was kind of plump.
Good.
It was, these $1 hot dog, you're thinking they're going to give you these tiny little hot dogs.
Kind of tiny little hot dog.
No, it's
one of
good
those
size.
little things that you get.
Yeah.
Little smokies or whatever they're called. That's kind of cool.
Yeah.
Made that membership really worth it.
Right.
You're getting it back.
One hot dog at a time.
There you go. Yes.
Couple months, a few more hot dogs, I'm paid up.
That's right. Please, you'll look at Lorraine and say, we're back in the green on this, babe.
Yeah.
Yep. Well, it's good to hear from you, Susan.
Yeah, I watched the Oscars, but it was Jimmy Kimmel hosted, not Jimmy Fallon.
Oh,
Sorry, Julia.
Oh, yeah.
Really good.
I'm not a big Jimmy Kimmel fan. I used to like him on The Man Show. Did you ever watch The Man Show, Mark?
No.
He was funny on that with Adam Carolla. They were good. Yeah. There's no good late night shows now, I think.
No.
That's the old guy in me, wanting Johnny Carson back.
Yeah.
Yeah.
A lot of people miss Johnny Carson.
But yeah, it was an epic.
Yeah, it's the good old days.
Back in those days, Mark.
Doc Severinsen and Ed McMahon.
That's right.
Oh, yeah.
Leisure Suits.
Well, it's good to hear from you, Susan.
Yeah, you have a great day, hon. Okay?
You too.
Okay.
Hey guys, downtown Jose.
Hey,
I just
buddy.
came back from the chair. I had to get some butter for making breakfast.
What are you making?
Making sausages, potatoes, egg over easy, and gotta have butter with my toast.
Yeah.
But no, I just want to say good
I
morning.
contributed the sausages.
Yeah, we both share. It's not you pay. No, we go Dutch.
Oh,
You bring half the food. I bring half the food, but I do all the cooking.
Okay. Well, that's good for you. That's a good job, buddy.
I was in Butera last Friday, and I got some tamales, like frozen tamales from Butera. Pretty good.
I scouted out that place that my tamale people moved to from the gas station. It's kind of a storefront up there on North Edison. Yeah.
Did you?
I didn't go in.
You didn't go in yet?
I just got the location down.
Oh.
Yeah.
Okay.
Glad the tamales were good.
I like tamales.
Who doesn't?
Yeah.
Well, some people probably. Yeah. All right.
Well, it's good to show. We love the show very much, and keep doing your thing, guys.
Hi, First Shifters.
We love you guys. We love you guys.
We love you too.
Okay.
Take care.
Bye.
Bye-bye. Yeah.
All right.
Our friendliest, happiest listeners right there.
Down.
Right there.
Yep. Sidekick Susan helped me Friday. I deliver food boxes on Friday. Every
really?
other Friday, yeah.
Well, good for her.
And she was over at the West Wind Tower because that's where her mom lives. And so she and I had the van with me because I took the Jeep home and got the van Friday because I thought it'd be better to keep boxes dry.
Sure.
The van actually has some. It's fairly multi-purposed.
Yeah,
it can do many things.
I know it was your camper.
Yeah.
I know. A great purchase, Mark. I'm so glad I told you. I thought that was a good idea.
Yeah.
I mean, right.
So she, we get these milks, and the milks are not already in the food boxes.
Oh.
So Susan was putting the milk in the boxes while I was delivering the boxes up.
That's great.
Into the tower.
That's great. That's a good thing to do, pal. You're a good citizen.
I try.
No, you do try. You really do.
Yeah.
I wasn't making fun. I know that sometimes I'm a little sarcastic, but I wasn't being sarcastic. I really meant you're a good guy and you do stuff. So, yeah.
I'm a trustee, Larry.
Well, that's
Trying
not
to carry
about
my
being
weight. I
It's
know,
not about
but
being a trustee. You could be a trustee and do nothing. There's been some.
well, right.
Yeah.
But I'm trying to do some things to, I don't know, solidify my spot as a trustee.
Good for you.
Yeah.
Well.
7:51 here at WRMN. 847-931-1410. Westside Freddie called us, but he hung up.
Oh, really? Mm-hmm. Went on too long?
Like he's got other things to do. He can't wait. You
Maybe.
can't wait, Westside Freddie, until we're ready for you?
Well, maybe he thought I'll just hang up and call back when they're ready for me. For me, not for me. It's all like a big speech class for me, 3 times a week. I just come in and try to enunciate.
Yeah. Big Boss Man checks in on YouTube this morning and sends a bunch of prayers to the prayer scoreboard.
Yes. Good to see you back, Raj.
He needed some prayers last week.
Yes, he did.
Man, he was in hospital for
He's down and
4
out.
days.
He was down and out.
Man. Lost a lot of weight. Didn't want to eat that hospital food.
Yeah, I know.
But, I mean, you'd have to slug some down after a while, wouldn't you? You got to get hungry every once in a while. No?
I think pretty soon, but he didn't feel well.
Yeah.
So when you don't feel well, it's easy to say, no, I don't want that. But I think when you're up and going, then it makes it a little bit harder to say, pretty soon you're going to eat anything, I think.
Yeah.
I think.
I mean, it's funny how when you're sick and even though you know you need to eat, you still can't.
Especially if it's not great, though.
Yeah.
Your taste buds are off. Your buds are gone. Yeah.
7:52 here at WRMN. 847-931-1410. We got Robles Ralph checking in on YouTube this morning. The Robles one says, happy Monday, first shifters and Marky B. The Commander checks in from the American Legion. Happy Monday, first shifters. Queen of Hearts worth $20,020.
If I'd win that, I'd give you $20, Mark. I told you that before, and I mean it. I just have to play. I feel it's kind of, right now my offer doesn't mean much because I'm not playing. Mm-hmm. I'm going to have to get by and get into the game.
We played last week.
Yeah.
We didn't win.
I know.
And I've been trying to remember to play Powerball, too. I just feel it. It's coming on.
You feel it coming on?
Yeah. One of these times, I'm going to hit that Powerball.
Wow.
Telling you.
Wow.
I'm a numbers guy. That's got to help somehow.
If you hit big, never forget what a good friend I've been all these years. Never forget that.
What do you want from me?
I don't know. I'll think it over.
A new car?
No. No, nothing.
I wonder how many people would call me.
Oh, are you kidding?
Asking for a little loan.
Relatives that you've never heard of in your whole life.
Gosh.
Cousin Mark, how are you?
Yeah, right?
Yeah.
How do you decide who to give?
Well, that's why you don't. I think what you would do, is you set like a foundation, the Bielek Foundation. You put people in charge and put them in charge of giving money away. So it gets it away from you. People make you crazy, bringing
everybody else
every sad story in the world, true or false. Yeah.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. And so people will start hating me if I say no, and I'll start hating people because that's all they're calling me for.
That's all they're calling you for. That's why you would have other people make the hard decisions for you. As far as that goes. Not what you want to buy for yourself, though. Buy something for yourself. People who win big, and then they say, I'm not going to change I think you're an idiot. What do you mean you're not going to change anything? Of course you need to change something.
Right.
Yeah, I know. I remember one time a man from Bartlett won big. You know what his first purchase was going to be? False teeth.
Really?
Yes. And I thought, you know what? If that's number one on your list, you should get them. But you know what? Get really good ones. Don't get the ones where everybody looks and they're like too big for your head.
The thing about false teeth is that they look too good.
They look too good.
They look too good. That's how you can tell they're false.
I know. Yeah, exactly.
They're
but
all
that was
white and shiny. You're 70 years old. And you got white, shiny, perfect teeth. It's
perfect. No, we don't think so. But then there was a study done once about how people had gone through their money, and people that had won after a few years were in no better shape than they were before they won. So you'd always hope that you'd be a little smarter.
Yeah,
a little. I don't know. But there'd be wouldn't you be pushed to say, I need to buy something?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, and you could do that for a while.
Yeah.
I mean, if you won hundreds of millions of dollars.
Hundreds.
You could buy the first 50 things you want.
I know.
And then maybe you could be like, all right.
I got to taper down.
I'm going to let myself spend $50 million.
Yeah.
And then I'm going to stop for a while.
If the best you can do is a Moose hot dog, taper back, right?
We'll have some nice hot dogs.
Big ones, plumpers.
847-931-1410. Westside Freddie decided he can hang on long enough to talk with us this time, Larry.
Well, okay.
Hey, Westside.
Hey, good morning, you guys.
Don't toy with us, Fred. Do not toy with us, buddy.
No, I'm in dialysis Monday morning.
All right.
So the nurses want my attention.
Okay, that's all right. That's a good excuse then. Okay.
Tell them to wait a few minutes.
Yeah.
You got a phone call.
It's a priority, so you got to get your priorities right, Fred.
Yeah, it's a real captive situation in these places, man.
Yeah, really.
Don't have a lot of choices, man. Mm-hmm. But I was thinking about that Bears thing, and I think this season there was a couple of successful rookie quarterbacks out there. Was the kid in Tennessee, and there's a couple of good rookie quarterbacks who had a couple of good years. Oh, even in Green Bay, a Love kid.
Oh, yeah, but he wasn't a rookie.
Yeah.
True, he did sit on the side, but first time holding the ball.
Right, right. But there were some bad ones, too, Fred. There were some disappointments.
I keep thinking about Carolina, and not that Bryce Young is... I mean, it might not have been his fault. They might have just been a bad football team.
Well, Kenny Pickett wasn't anything special either, was he?
Horrible team, man. Horrible team.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. Well, we'll see.
We're used to that disappointment.
Our man George, though, now he sent me a thing saying now he hears they're going to keep him.
Justin Fields, I saw that.
Yeah, so we don't. All of our sources know nothing. If a source doesn't know things, are they still a source?
Yeah.
I don't know.
As long as they're telling you stuff.
Yep. I think I made a comment about it. We need some good scouts, man. That's what we
really
need.
I know.
That's the source of our problem.
Yeah.
Because plenty of good players out there, and we want to play, and don't need $100 million contracts.
Right. I saw where they signed a safety, a free agent safety.
I saw that too. Yeah.
Yeah, a Pro Bowler.
Yeah. So
that's
although
addition, man.
What's his name was Jackson was a Pro Bowler at one time too. So Eddie. Yeah. So we'll see.
For sure. You know what I was going to call Mark about your technical issue with your turntable? Is it just a simple little turntable?
Yeah.
Then it's not going to send out any kind of wattage. So you need to get some amplification.
It's patched into the board here, Westside. I just got to figure out which plug to plug the thing into.
Because there's also outlets on the back too.
Yeah. Strong enough signal.
Yeah.
Being a DJ, you need to have.
You need like
direct box.
Well,
pro model. You need a pro model.
Baby steps, Westside. Baby steps.
Yeah, no, it's something simple. You need just a little amplification. Yeah. Otherwise, it's not going to put out any signal.
We had pro models upstairs, which had a lot of dust on them. Remember?
Yeah,
a lot of dust.
Yeah.
Up
there.
And
what you were talking about, Larry, that slip cueing when you bring the thing back.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, you take it where you can hear it, and then you back it back down.
Yep. And then just slip it in.
Mm-hmm.
Anyway, good show, guys. We'll talk.
Thanks, Freddie. Have a great day, buddy. Yeah.
Westside Freddie.
Yeah. I guess we can give him a little slack if he's off on a medical thing.
Yeah.
Right? Yeah, a little.
847-931-1410. I missed the top of the hour I turned it off auto so it wouldn't cut West Side Freddy off.
Oh, yeah. And then we missed it?
But
you want to do it?
Well, I got David on the line.
Well, you want to do it? Just kidding. I'm only kidding. You know, it's the sake of entertainment.
Yeah. Let's just... okay. I guess we'll take David's call.
Alrighty.
All right. Good morning, David. Welcome to the show.
David?
Oh, hang on. My bad. Hey, David, are you there?
Maybe it's not your bad.
David!
Wake up.
Okay, hang on.
Wow.
David, I noticed he was on 2 phone lines a little while ago, so it might be one of those David phone problem days. Let's see. David, are you there?
All right.
Okay, I'm going to drop David like a bad habit.
Uh-huh.
All right, well, let me see if we can catch up with this news slightly in progress then, and then we'll come back with more of the first shift here in the on this Monday morning. Thanks for the phone call so far. We've got one more hour of this, 847-931-1410 on a Monday on WRMN. Good morning.
Your hometown radio station since 1949. We are WRMN AM 1410. Elgin time, 8 o'clock.
With your AM 1410 WRMN Newsflash, I'm Sean Kernan. Brought to you by Linzess.
Homeowners who are embracing DIY or planning professional renovations should take note. The City of Elgin is emphasizing the importance of obtaining building permits for a range of projects from window or roof replacements to full-on remodeling. Contact the City of Elgin to find out about building permits. The Brightside Theater in Naperville debuts the play Death Trap tonight at 8 p.m. with another show on Saturday at 8 p.m. and a show at Sunday at 2 p.m. You can find out more by contacting the Brightside Theater at brightsidetheater.com. Death Trap is one of the longest-running comedic thrillers in Broadway history. There's a big celebration planned this weekend for the 42nd anniversary of the State Street Market Shops. Opening their doors 42 years ago, they'll be celebrating on Saturday from 10 a.m. until 5 p.m. at 701 North State Street in Elgin.
With your AM 1410 WRMN Newsflash, I'm Sean Kernan.
Progressive presents advice on new teen drivers.
You know, the hardest part about teaching your teen to drive is the chafing from the seatbelt. But the best part is the grip strength you build in your knuckles. Okay, now let's pull out of the driveway.
Here's another tip. Offset a chunk of the cost of adding a teen to your insurance with Progressive's Teen Driver Discount and get a break from the brake. Progressive Casualty Insurance Company and affiliates, not available in all states or situations.
Every day, Cintas service reps help businesses get ready for the workday. They provide freshly laundered workwear delivered every week. Mats, mops, restroom and cleaning supplies. First aid and safety products to help your employees stay safe. They even test and inspect fire extinguishers and emergency lights. Cintas helps keep your business running smoothly. See what Cintas can do for you. Visit Cintas.com.
Oh, I'm ready!
And get ready for the workday.
You never know what you might hear in the morning on the first shift with Marky B and friends. And for many years now, Mark's best friend on the radio has been his radio partner, Larry Jones, who joins him Mondays, Wednesdays, and Fridays at 8 a.m. And they really do seem to get along swell.
The summer just got away.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We look forward to summer for so long.
I don't think I want to live like somewhere where it's never cool.
Yeah.
Yeah. Maybe have 9 and 3.
Yeah.
Yeah. 9 months summer, 3 months winter.
Yeah.
Yeah.
How about a 7-2-1-2 split?
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah.
Like 7 months of summer.
Yeah.
2 fall, 1 winter.
Yeah.
So we can have that taste of winter and Christmas.
You know, that's not a bad formula, Mark.
Yeah.
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 News, weather, traffic, sports, and local information and entertainment in the Fox River Valley. It's the first shift, weekdays from 6 to 10 a.m. right here on WRMN, AM 1410 and 96.7 FM.
Progressive presents the Sports Flash on News Talk Radio 1410 WRMN.
The Bulls finished off a 4-game road trip to the West Coast with a 3-1 record, although they lost the final game against the Clippers 112-102. They're back home tonight hosting the Dallas Mavericks. Illinois basketball closed out the regular season with a 73-61 win at Iowa on Sunday. The number 12 Illini finished the regular season 23-8 overall, 14-6 in the Big Ten. Iowa 18-13 overall, 10-10 in the conference. As far as the Big Ten tournament, Iowa has the 7th seed. They'll take on 10th seed Ohio State on Thursday. The winner of that game advances to face the 2nd seeded Illini. The Blackhawks beat the Coyotes 7-4 at United Center on Sunday. Chicago put up 4 goals in the second period, 3 more in the third. Colin Blackwell had a hat trick. Connor Bedard 2 goals and a helper. Seth Jones with 4 assists. Bundle auto and home, renters or condo, and save with Progressive.
I'm Chuck Sanders on News Talk Radio 1410 WRMN.
People who come to Cricket stay with Cricket, just like our customer Jaron.
I'm the singer and guitarist in a band, and I use my Cricket phone for everything. It's basically like another band member.
Don't miss a single beat. Switch today and get a free Samsung Galaxy A14 5G. Smile, you're on Cricket.
Real customer paid for testimonial. Must bring your number to Cricket on up to a $60 a month voice plan depending on device. Select models only while supplies last. First month service charge and tax due at sale. Cricket 5G requires a compatible device and is not available everywhere. Fees, terms, and restrictions apply. See store for details.
Picture this. It's Saturday morning and you're on your John Deere compact tractor. You're effortlessly breaking ground on your new landscaping project. Next, you're moving piles of rocks just by moving a lever. And now, you're enjoying the warmth of the sun as you clear brush across your pasture. We could keep trying to put you in the moment, but to really understand everything you can do with a John Deere compact tractor, you just have to get in the seat. Learn more at johndeere.com/getintheseat or visit a dealer near you.
Check.
Columbia College of Missouri Elgin campus is intent in their commitment to open doors and support those who strive for excellence. Too many people have been made to feel that higher education isn't a place for them, that it is someone else's dream. But Columbia College of Missouri has changed all that. With individualized attention and ongoing support, Columbia College knows a future built by you is a future built for you. Columbia College of Missouri Elgin campus, your new starts now. Visit ccis.edu.
In the mood for some great barbecue, but just don't have time to make it yourself? Carry out Coleman's Barbecue on Elgin's East Side at 79 Clock Tower. Coleman specializes in ribs, tips, chicken wings, seafood, and sandwiches, with sides like coleslaw, potato salad, and dessert. Try Coleman's Exotic Mild Sauce. It's the bomb. You can also buy sauce in gallon or pint sizes. It's prepared just right, the Coleman's way. Call 224-535-8153. Check. What the hell? Okay. Check. Test.
Our little boy is 4 years old and quite a little man.
What'd you say, Larry?
I said, there you go. Little DIVORCE. Divorce. Nobody sounds more pleading than Tammy when she's singing about that, too.
No.
T-O-Y or maybe S-U-R-E-R-I-S-E. But the words
Little vinyl for folks.
from him now tear the heart right out of me.
DIVORCE.
Yes.
She's spelling it because her kids might be listening or something?
Exactly. See that, how intuitive you are about that?
Actually, Lorena told me
little
that.
J-O-E, Little Joe.
Oh, Joey?
Little Joey, going to be going away. Yeah. Like I said, nobody makes it sound more tearful than her, except maybe Patsy Cline. She had a little tear in her voice, too.
Yeah. So we can play records on this.
We know it now, don't we?
Yeah.
We're complete.
Yeah.
Our mission, we're ready.
That's the only one I have with me here at the station right now, but we'll get some more.
We're locked and
well, that
loaded.
green room's got tons of records, but I think that's a bunch of classics.
I think they are, and I still think there's turntables upstairs. There was in the old studios. They were like ready in case we ever wanted to go back to spinning records.
I think it's fun, especially on a Monday morning.
Yeah, especially a time change Monday morning.
Yeah. Well, if you want to call us, 847-931-1410 is the number to call.
You know what? And I don't like to be this way, but I got a little something I have to take care of early, so I have to leave in about a half hour.
Oh.
So if there's anything you would like to tell me, you better tell it quick.
Yeah. Don't be waiting until 8:58, Cleveland Dennis.
Yes, exactly. Thinking I'm going to hear it. Well, I'll hear it because I'll listen on the way. But it's not the same.
So if you want to talk to Larry, get in now.
That's right.
Let's see. We'll check with David real fast. He's back.
Okay.
And now we do have some phone calls. So back to the phones we go in a moment. Sarge is standing by too, but let's talk to David real quick.
Really quick.
Hey, David. Good morning.
Hey, David.
Hey, how you doing?
What do you?
Can you hear me?
Who are you trying to be today, David?
Oh, Joe Walsh.
Oh.
Yeah.
How was the concert?
Yeah.
I mean, I know concerts are loud. I do know that, but wow, it was extremely loud, even with earplugs. But it was very good. Steely Dan did a great job. I'm not a huge fan of Steely Dan, but I like their music, and they had a lot of good songs. Ricky, Don't Lose My Number.
Mm-hmm.
It's the only one you own. Yeah, and the Eagles did most of their hit songs, but not Pretty Maids in a Row. I think that was one that Joe Walsh would sing. And then they did not do Get Over It.
Yeah, I don't like that song.
That's from the Hell Freezes Over album, isn't it?
Yeah.
I like that song, but you could skip some, a bit more, not vulgar, but a bit more intense wording. But
could I say Hell Freezes Over? Am I in trouble now?
Joe Biden says hell all the time.
Yeah, that's true.
Yeah.
Well, so now my new level is what would Joe do?
If Joe Biden could do it?
What would Joe do? That's it. Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
Well, Joseph Lincoln, Abraham Obama, Abraham Trump. Ultimately, what do man's governments get done? And whose life can they save or from getting ill and people from dying? Once you find a way for man's governments to find a way to resurrect people, I'm voting. Anyway, so how was your weekend?
I think it was pretty good. Nothing really jumps out at me as far as something that I need to report on the radio. I went to Sam's Club Saturday morning, and can't remember why I went. I needed some melatonin, so I went there, but I ended up getting about 5 or 6 things while I was at Sam's Club.
Did you?
Yeah.
Was it busy in there?
Not too bad. Actually,
I haven't been in there ever.
Sometimes the lines are halfway down the aisle. It's horrible. I have that checkout thing where you can use your phone.
Right.
But I didn't. I said I wasn't doing it item by item, and I thought, well, if I get to the counter and the line is long, I'll start checking myself out when I get there.
Right.
And then I won't wait. But there was no line. I got right to the checkout thing. But my Sam's card's expired.
Uh-oh.
Now, how did that happen? Don't they mail you a new one when the credit card is expired, and so it was declined, and I had to use another credit card.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, so
All right.
there's a little bit about my weekend.
Yeah.
At least you got your items.
Yeah.
Yeah.
What about you, David?
And real quick, just a lot of cleaning, a lot of window washing Saturday. But like you mentioned, St. Patty's Day in Dundee.
Yeah.
There was a lot of people in Dundee because I was washing windows, and I got to my last cleaning job, Bikini Bottoms Bar, and it's a pool hall in Dundee right next to Bamboozles.
Yeah.
And the owner, I get ready to, I already had the window washing water, and the owner, Kim, Dave, no, not today. It's too busy. It's St. Patrick's Day. Any other day but today. Okay. So I didn't get to do those windows, which I'll probably do tonight. But, it was really... There was a lot of people. Yeah. And then real quick, a comment on, and then I'll hang up, on the airplane, that door that blew off. They found like four bolts missing, or it wasn't even bolted on. Accidents happen, and I'm far from perfect, but it almost seems, you almost wonder if it was deliberate, like somebody's got a vendetta against their boss or let's see. Oh, the door's in. It's all good, but they, deliberately and despicably forget to put the bolts in. It's just my theory. It's probably not right. Have a good rest of your week. Take care. Bye.
Thanks, Dave.
Bye, David.
Bye. Wow. There's like a audio hum. Can you hear that in the back?
A little bit. Yeah.
Okay.
I'm not sure if that's
might be coming out of that though.
You think?
I think. No, maybe not.
We'll turn it off.
No.
Still hear the hum?
Still.
I hear it a little bit.
Yeah, well, not a big. It's amazing for me to hear it. My hearing is, at best, bad.
Yeah. Yeah. 819 here at WRMN, 847-931-1410 if you want to call us.
Yes.
The commander, by the way, says, to finish on the American Legion, 18 tickets today for $10 to play the Queen of Hearts, worth $20,000 and $20 on top of the $20,000.
I wish I understood it more. I'm going to have to look, although I don't need to understand to play.
No.
Right? You just walk in and get tickets, right?
You got to fill out what numbers you want.
Oh, really?
They'll explain to you how to do it.
Yeah.
Tickets are on sale until, I guess, about 7:45. Karaoke on Monday nights.
Really?
Odd concept, I think, to have karaoke
trying
on
to
Monday.
get it. You're trying to pick a night where people aren't going somewhere else, Mark.
Yeah.
Maybe that's like their special karaoke night.
I guess so.
Yeah, you should go over there. They're probably ready to hear a little of you.
Well, a few weeks ago we went, and it was right when the karaoke was about to start. I just wasn't feeling it, Larry.
You weren't feeling it?
No.
Oh.
It's Monday night. I'm just not really feeling karaoke on Monday night.
Well, you're back. You ever had we talked about your sleep Sunday night's not good.
Yeah.
I can understand that.
The drawing's at 8. It's also streamed on Facebook on What's Happening in Elgin. You need not be present to win. If you want to maybe take a chance on winning $20,000 tonight.
Okay.
The American Legion. It's 8:20 here at WRMN. 32 degrees. A chilly start for a day that's going to be 65, Lair.
I know.
We're only halfway there right now at 32, fair skies.
I don't see a cloud in the sky, buddy.
It's going to be a beautiful day.
It is beautiful. Yesterday was a pretty day.
Yeah?
A very pretty day.
It was a little chilly this weekend, but the sun was shining. That's the key.
Well, see, I didn't want to voice that because I think I'm still trying to compare it to being in Florida.
Yeah.
It's chilly compared to Florida. And my friends there keep telling me it's like 82, 83,
Yeah. Well, 65 today, 69 tomorrow, and 65 Wednesday.
That'll be good.
Not bad.
We're headed to car season, pal.
Yes, sir. All right, let's see what Sarge is up to. We haven't talked to him in a while.
Not in a long time.
Wow.
Yeah.
Sarge. Good morning, Sarge.
Hey, good morning, gentlemen. How are you guys today?
We're hitting it okay. We're hitting it okay today.
We're swinging. We're fouling a few off, but we're we're hanging in there with 2 strikes.
Yeah, you're not looking too bad looking on you at the screen here, but when did you go on YouTube?
About 2 weeks ago.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Okay. So you're not on Facebook Live anymore, or what?
No, we chose YouTube instead. We have new managing partners here at the radio station, Sarge, and
yeah, you were telling me that last week. Yeah.
So we got some new cameras, and we look. It looks better on YouTube than we did on Facebook.
Really probably don't have as many breakdowns either. So
no, we don't.
No, it's been like perfect so far.
Mm-hmm. Did you bring any Florida? No, Larry, did you bring that Florida weather with you?
No, I didn't. My first few days back, it was not. It was like not good at all. As a matter of fact. So, how are you?
Yeah.
I'm doing quite well. I've been involved in so many things. I retired fully about 7 years ago, and since then I worked hard and I worked when I worked.
Yeah.
But you know what? It keeps me going. I'm not a sit around type of person or anything like that. Saturday I took part in West Chicago's polar plunge out at Hawthorne's backyard.
You plunged?
Dove into some cold ice water for Special Olympics.
Wow.
Raised a few $100 in support for it. I don't know how much we ended up getting. I know last year we made about $59,000 overall, but that's quite an event. It was started a few years ago by 3 police officers, and now it's a worldwide operation for people with disabilities of various kinds and like that. And it's a great thing, and it's for the community here. It's an all-around event. We had police officers, firemen, school teachers, retired people, working people, you name it. And there was a lot of raffles they had and like that, too. The biggest thing is it got so crowded inside. I left after my plunge. My wife and I went and got lunch, and then I had to proceed down to my church to set all the clocks for the service yesterday. Couldn't get the one set right in the auditorium, so the pastor had to take a timer in there to make sure he got done on time.
Huh.
But this has been an interesting last year. Seems like I've been to about 20 to 25 funerals or visitations in over a year. And
I know what you mean. It seems like a lot of people have died in the last year. Yeah.
Most of them have been between 75 and 80, and it's like, okay, man, I'm getting to that number myself. I'm only 4 years off of being 80 myself, so it is what it is. I remember when I back in New York State back in 1963 when I went to live with my foster parents on their farm there. Seemed like every night of the week he was going to the funeral home, and I said to him one time, I said, "Hey, Dad, how come you're always going to the funeral home?" Here's what he said to me. He goes, "Well, the older you get, the more often you go, then you just go one more time." So I thought that was very philosophical.
Yeah.
But, life has been good overall, and trying to stay out of trouble and trying to make people happy and, countless other things.
Yeah. So did you run really fast and dive into the water?
It was a pool they had set up over there, so I had to step over it, but I immediately went down in, came down, stood up, and got sprayed by the fire department. They take that big high pressure hose and really soak you down, It's and I swear that water's got to be about 300 degrees below zero because it's even colder in the water in the pool. But it adds fun to it, and everybody has a good time, And like I said, the money raised for Special Olympics and like that, and having a son myself with special needs, I tend to be very supportive of various groups like this as well. So. This wouldn't be me without making a comment. So,
yeah, okay. I was waiting when the presidential comments were going to come.
I got one on it. I'm not. Okay. I could tie your line up for 3 hours, but I'm not into that. I don't want. I don't like to dominate the time. But I just have one thing, and that was the mispronunciation of Laken Riley's name. I think it burns me up. Because when George Floyd was the big name in all the thing, first of all, is he got that name correct. Secondly, he called the family of him immediately. Why doesn't Laken Riley rate the same treatment? And quite honestly, the guy aggravates me. He always has all his life. I have no respect for him. But I won't get into the name calling and all the degradation that so many other people do because it gets you nowhere. First of all, those who are on the other side will never accept any words of condemnation or anything of their particular people. And, of course, I guess it runs the other way on the other side, too. So people have this thing about everything. My guy's okay, your guy's a bum. My guy's perfect, your guy's the devil. Makes no sense at all. I look at things this way. You have to examine and look at the actual facts about any individual. Don't just base it upon what you hear some news commentator or pundit on TV or radio say. Do the research. Make your decisions there. And secondly, don't cast your vote because of what the union tells you to do or what this group tells you to do. Find out for your own self. You might find out sometimes your view can change. If you can't change your view based upon the actual facts you see, then you're a lost cause. But other than that, that's all I got to say regarding that. I basically just want to say hi to you guys. I only get up to Elgin on a very rare occasion because my church, we do use Elgin Key and Lock for our lock service and stuff, so occasionally I go up there to see Vince and get a few keys cut and like that. So I'm kind of held on to Elgin for some things.
Yeah.
Anyway.
Well, it's good to hear from you, Sarge.
Yeah, one of these days I might actually drop in on you, but I'll make sure you're not live.
We'll see how you look on YouTube. Yeah.
You know, I don't even look in the mirror anymore because the last time I looked, I said, I hope it don't get any worse than this, and took a look the next day and said, gee, it did get worse. So.
Well.
But with that, guys, you have a great day.
You too.
All right, Sarge.
Good hearing from you. Take care.
We'll see you. Bye.
Okay.
Take care. 8:30 here at WRMN. 847-931-1410. Blackhawks Brad says, good morning, Mark and Larry.
Hey, Brad.
On YouTube. So does First Shift Sherry.
Sherry.
FSS. I almost went running in Lord's Park yesterday, but I didn't.
Okay.
Because when it was time...
Me too. I almost did.
Yeah.
But I didn't.
When it became time to make that final decision, I was already at South Elgin. My instincts, my natural thinking took me to South Elgin, and then it was too late for me to change course and go to Lord's Park. So
okay.
It's on my radar, though. Thinking about it, at least. Hector sends a bunch of prayers.
Well, there's a lot of them there.
15.
Wow.
That gets us 65 on the prayer scoreboard. Crazy Kathy says, hey, Larry, I will lend WRMN Simon and Garfunkel's Central Park album.
Oh, yeah.
Just for you.
I don't have a turntable now. No, you know what I do?
Play it in here.
No, I do have. I have one of those at home.
You do?
I do, in the basement. I forgot. I forgot.
Yeah. You should bring it in here, and then we'll have two, and we could take turns spinning records. You do one, I do one. We do a double DJ thing.
As long as it took to get one going, I don't think I want to double that up.
Well, we all need our own turntables in here.
I know. Everybody could have their own turntable.
That'd be great.
It would be great.
847-931-1410. South Elgin Chris says, I will be in the dugout at some of the Judson home games this year.
Okay.
Helping out with some coaching. Kay on YouTube says that Drew Brees was short and slow, just like Caleb Williams. We didn't say I hope he's not slow.
I don't think he's slow.
Not slow.
I don't think he's slow.
But Justin Fields is faster and taller. Why would you want the shorter, non-running guy? Because he's a better... Up noggin's a little bit stronger,
maybe? Noggin. You're going for the noggin.
Ah.
Yeah.
847-931-1410.
Isn't that's been kind of the rap on him, is they think that he hasn't matured enough as far as being able to digest what's happening.
Justin Fields.
Yes.
Yeah.
Fast enough that he doesn't he takes too long to kind of figure out what's happening. And in the NFL, especially the last couple of years with an iffy O-line. Well, 2 years ago, bad offensive line.
Yeah.
Last year, kind of iffy. That you don't have time for that. It's just got to be a natural progression. It's just got to happen.
Right.
Yeah.
And so he's not. I mean, he makes a big, spectacular play every once in a while.
Yes.
But he's not the consistent quarterback that maybe the Bears are looking for. Right.
Right. Yeah. I mean, there are teams that get to the Super Bowl with a running quarterback. There are not many teams that keep going to the Super Bowl like that. And so,
yeah.
I mean, probably the answer is to have more of a pocket quarterback who can get out if they have to. But, I mean, Patrick Mahomes, he can run, but his first thing is not running.
No. And he's really not. I mean, he's a good runner because he makes good decisions on when to run.
Yes.
But he's not just like Mr. Athlete.
No, and I don't think that Andy Reid's signaling in a lot of plays to have him run. I wouldn't if he was my quarterback. I'd be thinking, no, I don't think so. And you'd be like saying, and you get down.
Yeah.
2 extra yards is not important. Get down.
Well, Mahomes will fake like he's going to get down and then keep on running.
I know, and they should.
Then he deserves to be popped.
I agree with you. I agree. You can't take advantage of that rule and then get more. When you show the intent, that should be enough. You know.
Yeah. All right, back to the phones we go. Let's see who we have here. We got Crazy Kathy joining us this morning.
Oh, hey, Kath.
Hey, certified.
Hey, good morning, guys.
How are you?
Good. You're looking well, both of you.
Thanks.
Camera's really doing us favors because we're both tired.
Yeah, really.
Yeah. Well then, glad you got the record player figured out. It took me a little while, but I got mine at the Dollar Tree. Yours is a good one, Marcus, from Kohl's. But it's in the it's the arm of the that the needle's on that can control stuff. But I had a problem for a while figuring it out, but it didn't take you all day long. I mean, it was just a couple minutes, Larry. You're doing okay. I might have to come over there and give you a big hug, I think.
Okay.
Well, 2. Can't just do one hug. You have to hug everybody.
That's right. You'll be all hugged out by the time you get done.
Crazy Kathy, she bought this record player.
Did she really?
Yeah, a couple years ago.
Cool.
And, I just had it sitting in a box for a long time. Never did anything with it.
I don't have any more headphones that plug in. All mine are like Bluetooth now.
Oh, yeah.
And I don't think The reason I have a turntable is because I bought it as a Christmas gift for Patty like about 4 years ago because she kept saying she wanted to play her albums.
Yeah.
She never did.
Never did.
Never did. But you know what? Got me off the hook about what to buy.
Right?
You don't have to guarantee use. It's the thought that counts.
You actually finally bought a real gift and not just a gift card.
Yeah. And look what happens.
Yeah.
Not used.
Doesn't get used. That's why gift cards are more practical.
They are more practical.
Yeah.
Mark, you might have, I don't know, my memory, of course, has been gone since you met me, but
yeah.
You might have, yeah.
Yeah.
You might have, yeah. You might have headphones to lend them, because I got you some.
I know. I got some headphones at the house, too. I can borrow them to you, Larry.
Yeah.
Yeah, huh? Yeah. Well, you made my morning. I'm glad you're both there. And hearing Sarge was beyond great to me. I loved hearing him and hearing from him. And Larry, keep up the good job.
Thanks, Kat.
I'm glad things sometimes don't look easy from minute to minute, and they're not.
No, they're not. You're right.
No, and they suck.
Yeah, they can. That's right, hon.
Yeah, they suck. So all my church people that listen have just heard me say suck. Well,
it's all right.
Well, I guess it's just me. I'm a sinner.
You can say suck. It's
Yeah,
okay.
you can say
It's
suck.
all right. That's all doable.
Okay. If it's about pork chops, because
Yeah, that's all
sorry
doable.
for that, but I'm proud that you're doing as well as you are. I am. Love you.
All right.
Hon.
Certified. Nice to hear from you.
Take care, okay?
All right, get that record. Play it on, Mark. Let's hear some more, Tammy.
I got 3, 4.
Why not?
This is a
Whoever.
multi-album pack. I got several Johnny Carsons and several Tammy Wynettes, all in the same box set.
Oh yeah.
So, yeah. All right, we'll talk to you soon.
See you, Kat.
Okay, bye.
Bye-bye.
8:37 here at WRMN. She is clairvoyant sometimes, though. A couple weeks ago, she asked about Sarge. Lo and behold, Sarge calls.
I know.
That happens with her sometimes. She'll say things, and then they happen. It's weird.
Well, she'd ask about fried chicken.
Yeah. Let's stay.
Because I got a taste for fried chicken.
Do you?
Yeah, I do. Yeah.
Let's see. South Elgin Chris, by the way, says Caleb Williams is no Drew Brees.
No, he's not. Well, he could be.
Yeah.
We don't know.
We hope he does turn out to be like Drew Brees.
Yeah. He was my guy. I had a real man crush on Drew.
I know.
Yeah, I liked him.
Well, I guess you can accuse me of being a bandwagon jumper, but I've always been kind of a Tom Brady guy myself.
Well,
and I know he's the GOAT or whatever, but
I was just thinking he's going to be good. That's not like playing Queen of Hearts. The odds are good about him. Yeah.
But I always thought Tom Brady. For a megastar that he became.
Yes.
I thought he did the best he could of not being so arrogant. I guess he is arrogant, I guess.
I don't know. I don't know how you can't be arrogant.
Yeah.
Your life is darn near perfect, except when he got divorced.
Yeah.
But before then, he's married to a beautiful woman. He's got healthy kids. He's maybe, arguably, the best quarterback ever.
Yeah.
On a team that bought tickets to the Super Bowl before the seasons. Booked flights before the season started because they were probably going. It would be hard. You fight it here, being the ultimate radio personality. It's hard to be humble, isn't it?
Oh yeah.
Yeah, I know.
8:39 here at WRMN. South Elgin Chris says that was The Rock on that soundbite.
Yeah.
Insulting his uncle, Rikishi Fatu, who was a really large Samoan who wore one of those thongs like the Japanese wrestlers wear.
Oh.
That uncle was a wrestler too, obviously.
Obviously.
Yeah.
Huh.
So shut your mouth, you thong wearing fatty.
So there's the backstory on that. And that's it. We have inquiring minds.
Yeah. Thanks for filling us in, South Elgin Chris.
Mm-hmm.
All right, let's check in now with, let's see. There's a hidden gem in Elgin's South End. It harkens back to the days when going to a diner with family and friends was where everybody gathered for a delicious breakfast or lunch. Ray's Family Restaurant at 801 St. Charles Street in Elgin is a diner that you'll love with tasty food. The atmosphere and the staff are friendly and fast. They're open until 3 p.m. daily. You can never go wrong with Ray's. Visit raysfamilyrestaurant.com. That's raysfamilyrestaurant.com. Check.
Hop on over to Lamb's Farm.
Check. I'm going to win this battle, Larry Jones.
Uh-huh.
But it got me again.
I
know you got to bail, and that's why I didn't want to take the break right there.
I appreciate, though, that you have the wherewithal to keep battling on. Good job. We're all proud of you.
Well, George was on hold. I was going to take his call before you left, and now he's hung up.
Oh, yeah.
So we'll have to take James instead.
Okay.
Good morning, James.
Good morning. Calling in from the bunker at WRMN South.
Yes.
Down in Tennessee.
Perched high atop a hill.
Where Tennessee sent me a picture. It looks like a very nice morning down yonder today.
Yeah.
It is beautiful, my friends. Yeah, it's a little cool. Last night it dipped down, but I think that's the end of our cold snap. And from now on, it'll be smooth sailing.
Yeah.
Hey, I was listening to the Sarge, and I haven't heard him on the radio in a while talking, and it came to my mind as I was listening to him about something very profound that he said. So I want to comment on that before I go on to what I really called about. Anyway, he mentioned this, the comparison to or I should say the reaction to the comparison by the current president to the George Floyd situation and the Lake and Riley situation. And, so what came to my mind is, I guess what's happened is there's become a thing, I'm going to name it political priority on death. So if somebody gets killed in a certain way, then it becomes a political priority. And if somebody else gets killed a certain way in our society, it's not a big deal. It's not a priority. That's the way I get it. And I'm glad he brought it up, because I don't think a lot of people actually are thinking about what the ramifications are to this. So that's where this president obviously is, where he's thinking, and his party is thinking. So anyway, I'll move on to what I called about, and it's these are two stories that are in the news, and it's really kind of dovetails into what I'm talking about. It's really funny to see now. We're in an election year, right? And on the left coast, they're now going to institute drug testing for homeless people that are on taxpayer assistance. What is going on? They're actually going to do this? I'm sure the ACLU will have something to say about it, don't you think?
I would think
yeah.
so.
Yeah. They'll say, wait a minute, you can't take these people off of assistance just because they're drug users, right?
Yes. Maybe it's to qualify for more assistance. I'm a drug user. We don't think you are. We're going to test and see.
Well, it's an election year, right? Now on the East Coast, in New York, and Larry, I'm going to ask you for your specific opinion on this. They're putting National Guard troops in the subway.
I'd heard that as well.
Yeah, and so actually they've already done it.
Yeah,
but there's a caveat to this a little bit. They're not going to be able to carry military-style weapons. It's coming to my mind. I'm thinking to myself, wait a minute. And this is the question I'm going to ask you. Are they trained to be police officers? I mean, all we hear about is police need more training, right?
Yeah.
So now they're going to put National Guard troops in the subways to maintain order.
What do you think? You think some of the National Guards are military police battalions, Not that they have civilian training, but they'd be closer than your average infantryman, I would think.
Well, that could be that very well could be that they're. I bet I've seen some of the patches.
Yeah.
And the patches that I've seen on their sleeves were not.
They weren't MPs. Yeah, I don't know.
They weren't right. They weren't MPs.
I don't know.
So even if they were, as you point out, there's a huge difference between,
no question.
And I can speak to this from experience, okay?
Mm-hmm.
There's a huge difference between the two entities of civilian policing and military police.
I know.
So, even the judicial system within the military and civilian is different. Okay, so they're putting these guys out. This is all like electioneering is what's going on. It's an election year. We're going to put the military and make the commuters feel safe and so on and so on. And I think these two news stories are really evident of how this is an election.
I got it.
An election year.
Right. Jim, I'm going to leave you with Mark. I've got a doctor's thing I got to go to, okay? So
Sure,
stay with Mark, okay? I'll see you Wednesday, pal.
All right,
okay?
Larry.
Thank you. Okay.
All right, James, sorry.
Yeah, that's quite all right. Yeah, so the last thing, and I was hoping we could get more into it with Larry, but anyway, the other thing is, which came to my mind, is this summer there's going to be a convention in Chicago, the Democratic National Convention. And so I'm thinking to myself, are they going to have National Guard at the convention to be there to make sure that the anti-war protesters don't create a problem like they did in '68? And I say that tongue-in-cheek because we know that the new Democratic Party is pro-war. So there won't be any war protesters there. It'll be interesting to see.
Yeah. Well,
I mean, that's something that, again, I had personal experience with. We'll see what happens.
Yeah. All right. Well, I appreciate your thoughts, James, as always, man.
Okay, guys.
We'll talk to you soon.
Bye.
All right, bye.
Thanks.
James, call back on Wednesday. Larry will be back in if you want to talk to Larry some more. 847-931-1410 as we are coming down the home stretch here. I still got a lot of staff meeting notes to finish up this morning, so I think we'll use the rest of the show to do that. But let's take another phone call at 847-931-1410. Nando checking in on a Monday morning. What's going on, Nando?
Hey, brother, how are you? Happy Monday.
Yeah, same to you, buddy. How you doing?
Good. I was going to see if I could reach out to Mr. West and Mr. Hector for the little ones, for Jeremiah and Little West, if they collect sport cards or anything of that. I know Little West, I know you mentioned him on the radio, said that he plays basketball and does some martial arts here and there. I do collect cards. I'm not trying to sell nothing, but if they can put a list together for the little guys, just, you can send my number to them, off air, so we can get together. And if I can, put the cards together, if they got them on the list, and if I can find them in my stash, I would gladly give some to the little guys. And also, Mark, back in the day, I used to bowl a lot, so I don't bowl no more because of my medical condition has changed, brother. But I hear you like to bowl a lot, so I have 2 bowling balls that I used to bowl with. I'm not using them no longer. It comes in a bowling bag, brother. You just let me know off air if you're interested. I'm not charging. Everything I do, brother, I give from the heart anyway. So
yeah.
If you want to pick it up, one of the balls I actually won in Reno, Nevada, when I used to bowl in the amateur bowling tour back in my heyday.
Yeah.
And the other one you can have, you can have both of them if you're interested. That's what I did. I just wanted to reach out to see if the little ones do collect sport cards here and there, and just make a list if possible. You can do that. And if Miss Kristen is listening, I would like to get together with her brother Brian, because we used to play softball together also. I miss that guy too. So if she's listening, off air, like I said again, just if they reach out, you're more than welcome just to give them my number if possible. All right, brother.
I will do it, man. I appreciate it.
All right, you enjoy. You take care, brother, and like always, man, great show.
Thanks a lot. We'll talk to you soon.
All right, we'll do.
Bye. Nando checking in. It is 8:49 here at WRMN AM 1410, and we're still on YouTube for another 10 minutes or so. And let's see, as we come down the home stretch here, lots of people still to recognize that checked in with us today, including, let's see, Country Carl. Country Carl says, hello to all, having a great day here, coffee in hand. All is good, be safe, love great, live long. It's Country Carl of Carr, checking in on a Monday. Let's see. Kay on YouTube says, "How you doing?" is not Joe Walsh. David. It was Rick, the bass player. Joe Walsh is bass player. Yeah, you know. It was David Kay. What do you expect? 8:50 here at WRMN. Trusty Pat checks in. Hi, guys. Just joined in. Looking forward to hearing the show. This was earlier in the show, obviously. Dave sometimes is funny to listen to. So there's a compliment to you, David, from Trusty Pat. Let's see. We got the operator checking in this morning. Dino says, "Good morning, Marky B, Larry, First Shifters, Fox Valley listeners. Looking for a great week, so let's start it with a great Monday," says the operator. Busy week. Coming up here on the show, when I say the show, I'm also talking about Out to Lunch, which is our local midday show. And we're going to be out and about, I believe, at least one time, maybe two, towards the end of the week. Doing a Thursday show between noon and 2 from the Elgin Public House. And that will be with probably with Leah and, more than likely all of us will have a part in that show, I suppose. And Greg Shannon from the Elgin Public House, as the EPH is for sale. And St. Patrick's Day is officially this weekend. So we're going to cook it up a little bit at lunchtime on Thursday from the Elgin Public House. Then there's a new sign shop opening in South Elgin on sundown, and they're having their big ribbon cutting on Friday. And we've talked about possibly doing a live broadcast from there Friday, so we'll see. 10 minutes before 9 here at WRMN. All right, let's see. Mark Ellis checks in on YouTube. Is that former classmate of mine, Mark Ellis, that says, "Trump 2024. Trump 2024, says Mark Ellis. Hector says, "Yes, Fernando, my son, loves cards." So I'll give you Nando's phone number, and you guys can hook up. All right, we have Lori checking in saying, "Good morning from Ocala, Florida this morning." Hi, Lori. Thanks for listening from Florida today. And let's take a phone call now, 847-931-1410. A few minutes left in the show. We'll recognize a few VITs in just a few minutes as well. We got the director of Shots Fired in the house. Good morning, John.
Good morning, sir. I don't have much time either, so I would just like to direct people, if you have the Courier News at your fingertips or on your front porch, you may want to read a very interesting article that I texted you about earlier today, Mark.
Yeah.
About City of Elgin spending almost $500,000, $475,000 to hire 5 security guards, 3 of which to be stationed at the Shock Recreation Center, and 2 to be hired this summer at Lord's and Wing Park. So I guess the main quote I remember is the reason for the 3 to be at the rec center is due to the homeless and unruly teenagers.
Really?
Yeah. And it also mentions something very, very unique, and I would hope somebody would at least recognize it and maybe pursue it a little more. The Gale Borden Library apparently has taken steps to remove or eradicate the homeless setting up camp inside the library. And that method, which nobody knows what it was because the Gale Borden Library did not respond to a request by the Courier reporter to talk about that, what that move that they're doing has resulted in is that the homeless are now walking across the street and setting up camp inside the rec center. So they're being pushed indirectly into the rec center, which is part of the reason for 3 security guards to be held to be working there.
Well, I know that they had some like chairs and stuff in the hallways of the rec center where people were hanging out. the homeless, I'm sure, and they started to pick those tables and chairs up to stop that from happening. So, maybe it seems like the center is also trying to move them out as well.
Well, to solve this homeless issue in Elgin is easy, very, very easy. But you need courage, and that comes from the city council. And there's no one on the council, in my opinion, that has the courage to take those steps. And you get what you get. Now, as a reminder to anybody who's a member and paying dues and getting subscriptions to the rec center in downtown, you have to remember security guards, for the most part, and they said in the article, there will be unarmed, no weapons. Security guards can only observe and report. They can't detain people. They can't arrest people. They cannot, if I'm not mistaken, I don't think they can put their hands on people.
Probably not.
If you treat them, if they fall under the title of bouncer at a bar, the bouncers can put their hands on people and put them onto a public sidewalk or onto somewhere public. But I guess it is somewhat of a deterrent. But I don't know. I'm not a member. I don't know what the situation is there. I know that they have issues there. I've known that for a while. So, but if anybody gets a chance to read the Courier, either online or get it in your hands, it might be interesting and might be a sign of the times.
Yeah, I'll see if I can dig up the article and have it maybe presented on the air tomorrow morning on the show.
Yeah, it might be. Yeah, I'm sure you'll enjoy it, Mark. You're very much into fitness.
Yeah.
I mean, you don't have a membership there, do you?
No, I used to, but I don't right now.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
I remember about 7 or 8 years ago, there was the city of Elgin hired a new membership director, and he was charged with getting more people to sign up.
Yeah.
No one on the city council ever followed up to see what those numbers are. Did they increase or not? And what will the membership look like, knowing that people who come just to go on the walking track are in a venue where there's a requirement of 3 security guards? So, interesting topic.
Yeah.
I just thought, and I'll keep reading for it too. So,
yeah. Well, thanks,
I appreciate the time. Nice heads up, huh?
Yeah. Thanks for letting me know.
No guns, though. Please, no guns.
Talk to you soon.
Yeah, see you later.
All right,
bye-bye.
All right, John, checking in. Sounds like an expensive move for people that really can't do much. No guns. They can just report. And they don't really have that much power, and they're making pretty good money, I guess. First Shift Sherry says, although there is not a significant homeless situation in Lords Park that I know of, there was a small contingent in Wing Park last year. She also says, I welcome the hiring of a security guard within Lords Park. With the pool reopening this year and police not able to constantly be present, this will be helpful, says FSS. All right, minute and a half till the top of the hour here. Brian Kilmeade coming up next hour. Thanks, everybody, for checking in today. Thanks for the pictures, Tennessee. From the township this morning, Ken, the supervisor, has let me know about an event going on March the 28th. And so I'll make that a part of First Shift 411 tomorrow. Interact and meet Dr. Robert J. Renteria. He's been on this show before, actually. From the barrio to the boardroom. Over at 729 South McLean Boulevard in Elgin. I'll print this stuff out and have it for First Shift 411 tomorrow morning. Thursday, March the 28th. If you want to go, by the way, I guess I'm letting you know right now. 847-741-2045 if you would like to attend this event. 847-741-2045. But I'll give you more of the information about that tomorrow on the show during First Shift 411. Tomorrow morning, it's you and me, and then Stevie T in the 9 o'clock hour, all the way until 10 tomorrow morning, Elgin time. And we're also going to talk about 5K running with Jen Keller and my friend Glenn the Catalyst Camps. They're going to be in to visit with me at 8:15. I'll be your local host for some breaks during the Brian Kilmeade Show, which is on the way next. You guys enjoy this sunny, beautiful Monday, 65 degrees, and I'll stay with you and out to lunch.
Your hometown radio station since 1949. We are WRMN AM 1410, Elgin time, 9 o'clock.
With your AM 1410 WRMN Newsflash, I'm Sean Kernan. Brought to you by Linzess.
There's a big celebration planned this weekend for the 42nd anniversary of the State Street Market Shops. Opening their doors 42 years ago, they'll be celebrating on Saturday from 10 a.m. until 5 p.m. at 701 North State Street in Elgin. Homeowners who are embracing DIY or planning professional renovations should take note. The City of Elgin is emphasizing the importance of obtaining building permits for a range of projects from window or roof replacements to